What's good? What's good? What's good, everybody? I definitely don't know if anybody's in the room, but if you are, hello and happy new year. I'll be saying that a few times this evening as people join the chat. Uh, just in case you don't know, if you don't say anything to me in the chat room, then I won't know that you are here. So I would definitely like to say hello to anyone that is in here. So if you're in here, say something and I will definitely give you a shout out. Just sitting there for those that I see one person came in the room, Christopher Ward. Hey, what's going on, Christopher? How you be, sir? Happy New Year to you, man. How have you been, sir? Lionel Thomas. Ayo, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Okay, again, happy new year to everyone. Whoa. Okay, I'm just decided to come online just for a little bit, just to say hello to everyone, say happy new year. Definitely if answer any music questions you may have out there. And just I'm not planning on being on here forever. I did send out a link for to be on the panel. So if anybody out there, if you are usually invited to join me on the live stream, then check your inbox. There should be an email from me with a link if you would like to join. Um, Kevin Washington, how are you, man? How good to see you. Lionel, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Just blessed to see another new year, see 2020. As you can see, I got glasses on, and for the first time, I can see 2020. Y'all heard that corny joke plenty of times, right? Even before 2020 came, right? Uh, so, like the title of the room says, I'll be answering questions. If you have any music questions or anything, I always say, if you have personal questions, I'll answer it as long as it's not too personal. You know what I'm saying? Triple Lex, man, I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. What's going on, yo? Triple Lex, yeah, I remember we met over on Nicole Michelle's channel back in the day. Back in the day, like it was that long. It was sometime last year. He wasn't like 50 years ago. But what's going on, Triple X, man? Good to see you, man. Christopher Ward, man, you already know the answer to that question, man. You know what keyboard is in front of me right now, man. Like how you know what keyboard is in front of me, man? Acoustic Gassy, what's going on, Mr. Mayoli? Mayoli, if you want to join the panel, check your email. I did send out an email, even though I don't really have a topic. I just wanted to come on. I know it's been a few weeks uh since people seen me do a live stream, so I figured, hey, let me come on, say what's up, let people know I am still alive. Just got finished uploading the tutorial, so that's why the live started super late tonight. But like I said, again to everyone that's in here, if I haven't said it to you already, Happy New Year. I know I'm about 11 days late, but Happy New Year. Definitely glad that you decided to join me. William Reed. Happy New Year to you, William. Thank you for joining, man. I appreciate it. So are there any questions out there, man? Any questions? Any musical questions? Like I said before, if you have personal questions, as long as they're not too personal, I'll answer that. But this is a music chat. So, anybody have any questions that they wanted to ask musically or any topics that they wanted to discuss, just let me know in the chat room. And if there's anybody in the chat room that is interested in joining the panel, when I say panel, that means I am allowed to add 5 additional people to this live stream right now. If you're interested and would like to just pop up on here for a few minutes or whatever, let me know in the chat room. If you let me know, then you can send me an email and I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link if you so desire. Acoustic Gassy, didn't you used to have wasn't your name Acoustic Gassy Tutorials? It wasn't just acoustic guy. See what you do? Take the tutorials off your name, Mayoli? I just noticed. I'm like, it seemed like a word is missing from your screen name. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, something's missing. I think it used to be acoustic gassy tutorials. Mr. and Mrs. Rice, my brother from another mother. I heard that, man. What's going on? Mo XF8. Okay, looks like I took out the tutorials part. What, you're not doing tutorials no more? What, you're not doing tutorials no more? What's going on? What's up, sir, Mike?
What's up, man? What's going on?
The headset on, man. What's up? You used to have the one with the
It's not on?
chip. I can hear you, Mike. I can hear you.
Oh.
I said, yeah, you got a different pair of headphones. You used to have the ones that used to come out the microphone. I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, man. You want me to show you what happened to those?
Oh, somebody done broke them, huh?
Sitting up there
Probably
working. It was me.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to say it probably was you. Dang, I was getting ready to say it probably was you that broke them.
Look.
I see
Look, it. Beats by Dr. Dre, too. Look at that.
Oh, man.
Dr. Dre owed me some money.
Dr. Dre, like, I didn't tell you to sit on your headphones.
I know, right? I didn't sit on them. No, I was working. And, you know, that chord book that I had, that chord encyclopedia.
Uh-huh.
It fell, and I went to reach for it and pulled the whole thing out, and bruh. Never mind. Anyway,
chords would do that to you, man. Trying to figure out chords, man. People don't understand how hard it is. It's hard out here to find some chords. They break your headphones doing it.
Yo, man, dang, boys, mighty quiet up in here. That's because them Cowboy fans don't want none of this noise.
I have no idea. You keep talking about Cowboys. I don't know. I'm assuming, are they winning or something?
The Cowboys are out. We put them out. The Eagles put them out. And then
okay.
See, first of all right. See, the last time you was on, remember I was talking about us because we had to play the Cowboys the next day.
Uh-huh.
And I was letting everybody know that we was going to tie fire to them. Well, we did. And the following week, we beat the Giants, and that put the Cowboys out the playoffs. So you probably won't see Brandy D or let me see, your cousin. Look, well, I talked to him on Facebook.
Right. I know y'all friends on Facebook.
I talked to James on Facebook, man. Me and James was going at it, man. Boy, I was ready for him,
Oh, man. I'm sure.
What's up, man? What's up with you, though?
Not much, man. Just trying to get back into the swing of things.
What's with the month-long hiatus there, fella?
Wasn't no month long, man. It was 2 weeks, man.
It was 3 weeks, man.
2 weeks, brother. It was 2 weeks. It was the 2 weeks that I was off from work. I needed. Doing this every week, man, with no breaks is not. It gets tiresome, you know.
Yeah, I see you put a few tutorials up.
Yeah, not even many. But during my 2 weeks off from work, I didn't put up hardly anything.
You're just taking a break, man.
I wasn't even down here. I just needed the rest. I really did.
Yeah,
I really needed it. I needed some more, to be honest with you. I just went back to working these kids. Then got on my nerves so bad, and I only had to go to work for 4 days because we was closed. We had a snow day on Tuesday. Yeah, we had a snow day. I only had to go to work 4 days this week. And I'm ready for another 2 week vacation. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
I need another 2 weeks.
Dang. That's right. Yeah, y'all did get hit. We got hit with a little bit, man. We didn't get hit with a whole lot, but
we didn't get hit with a lot. What happened? What happened was that Baltimore City Public Schools was closing or dismissing on a half day on the day that we had snow. Yeah. So where every other county just said 2 hour delay, Baltimore City was like, well, we're already closing. Some schools are closing at 11:30, 12 o'clock anyway, because it was already a scheduled half day. Right. So it's like it didn't make any sense to say 2 hours late the kids get to school at 10 o'clock and then at 12 o'clock they go home.
Turn around and go home.
So that was the only reason why they just said closed. So I mean, we could have went, but it was like it just didn't make any sense because it's like they already had a half a day anyway. So,
Bruh, when I was
and,
in school, man, we had a superintendent, and I mean, dude, there was a couple times that we had like 35 inches of snow, man. I'm talking
yeah,
about, like in the 80s, man, and we still had to go to school. They see a
I mean, but
snowflake now.
Baltimore is like that too. You know what? That was we were so shocked that because all the other times we had any type of dusting or anything, Baltimore City was like the only place that had to still go to be there on time. It would be Baltimore County 2 hours delay, Carroll County 2 hours delay, PG County 2 hours delay, Baltimore City on time. So that's how I mean that's even now. That's even right now. It's like that. So we was shocked when we were like the only district closed. We was like, what?
Wow.
We usually go, but it was like, well, it's already a scheduled half day, and we was going to give y'all 2 hour delay because it was more snow than normal that came down. So
Let me give
I
a
was
shout
like,
out.
yes,
Let me give a quick shout out to my man Christopher Ward over there, who's
yeah,
watching on
yeah.
on the broadcast. Don't talk about my team like that. If you must know, I have a Dallas Cowboy blanket. I feel sorry for you, brother. I know they done fired their coach. They done hired another coach, and bruh, look, the bottom line is we put y'all out there. See, here's the thing. You don't really watch football like that, but Eagles fans and Cowboy fans, we don't get along. All right.
Just like the
Yeah.
Steelers and Ravens
Yeah, I
don't
mean,
get along.
dude, it's a heck of a rivalry, and I mean, like, the funny thing is that the teams historically have bad blood between them, right?
Okay, right.
But the players, today's players, they don't have anything personal against the other team's players, but the fan base, it's been going on like that for decades, man. And I mean, Eagles fans and Cowboys fans go at it, and they go at it, and they go at it, man. And this year, we put them out of the playoffs. Last year, they swept us. Because they play twice a year.
Okay.
All right, because we're in the same division.
Uh-huh.
Just like the Ravens and the Steelers, they play twice a year. They're in the same division.
Okay.
And I mean, our fan base, we go back and forth and back and forth. So, you have to be a football fan to understand that. And speaking of the Ravens, they're getting spanked right now.
Oh, they losing?
They're losing. Well, the last time I checked, it was 14-0.
Oh, wow. So they finally about to lose the game, huh?
Well, no, see, this is the playoffs now.
Oh,
You
it's the
can't say that
playoffs?
you can't say that they're gonna lose the game because I mean there's plenty of time left, but right now they're getting
Oh,
their
okay.
behinds with.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Sorry. Well, I feel sorry for you, Baltimore, but it's all good.
so
It's all good.
the reason I came on here, man, is I'm working on this song, man, and I'm missing some chords. Now
Okay.
I put it up on my Instagram the other day. I have a burgundy shirt on, and it's kind of I laid the drum track down, and I'm sitting up here playing these chords to that drum track, but there's something that I'm missing.
Okay. What chords are you talking about? Chords you came up with?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So when
Okay.
you get a
Okay.
chance, what I'm saying to you is when you get a chance, I want you to go to my Instagram because you follow me on there. I want you to go to my Instagram and I want you to check it out. And sorry about the middle finger, folks.
You
No,
between you and
like
James,
I'm making
between you
like
and James, y'all just got to cuss one way or the other. Well, I didn't say the cuss word. I only did the symbol for it.
Yeah, I just caught it. It just
He said I can't cuss. Well, I didn't say anything. I didn't say
man.
anything. So
I didn't just do that, man. I'm sorry, man.
that's all
Anyway,
good.
when you get a chance, go to my Instagram page and take a look at it, man. I'm in a burgundy shirt. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So sorry about the middle finger, y'all.
Yeah,
Can't believe I just did that.
that's how Mike be, y'all. That's how he be.
Now,
Let me see something. Go ahead.
no, I'm sitting up here. I'm looking at the comments too. Mike, I done told you that book is trouble. Who's that? Gazy?
Yeah, that's Mayoli.
No, I had a whole lot of other stuff that was up on top of the book. But all that stuff fell, and there you go. Christopher Ward, who is your team? The Eagles. That's my team. Okay, go down, Richard. Not that one. That's the one I did today.
Okay.
That's the one I did today. That one. Yeah, that one.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what Mike is doing.
I'm just missing like one or two chords. What's up, D?
Oh, she's on already.
She's on the. She's in the chat.
Oh, okay. What's up, D? You check your email if you want to come on, D.
But you hear how like I need to throw another chord up in there.
I hear you.
It's like I'm missing one or two chords to make that song complete. I wrote the drums in a specific pattern, but it's just one or two chords that I'm missing. I was gonna ask you and Rocky, see what y'all can come up with and give me some ideas of what else. It's one or two chords I need to throw up in there. You know what I mean?
Do you know what chords you used already? Could you call them out?
I can't right now because I'm talking on my laptop, and you know I use my laptop to do my work, and I'm not getting on this iPad because we don't want no chippity chop business going on today.
Right. D, check your email again. It's the same email. You're on the same email that Mike was on. Check your inbox again. It's there.
So, by the way, Happy New Year, brother. I know we're 10 minutes in, but Happy New Year, my man.
I know, right? Happy New Year to you too, man.
I mean,
I'm trying to make sure that D's email address is on here. I'm telling her it's on here. I'm like, let me go back and double check and make sure.
You don't see Brandy anywhere near, do you?
No, she's not in the waiting room or anything, or whatever they call it when you waiting to come on. Yeah, D, you're in there. D.Adam74 at Yahoo. Yeah, you're I sent you an email.
Somebody just requested to follow me on Instagram. I don't know if there's somebody watching from here or what, but
probably. Did
but
somebody in here just request? Let me listen to the song again. So you got something like that.
Right.
Let me look at it one more time.
See, it's going to throw you because I'm.
Okay, hold on. I gotta kick somebody out the room. Hold on for a second. Yo. somebody in the chat room just going ham up in here. I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Okay, I think I took care of it.
Oh, you talking about this dude that's sitting up there in the chat room?
Yeah, I just took care of it. I think he's gone now.
Talking about he play like a chicken.
Yeah, but he said a whole bunch of other stuff too.
Oh, for real?
The motion in the ocean, stop the piano, and how does size really matter? So he's just being a clown. I think I got him though. He shouldn't be able to talk anymore. This person wants you to tell them what kind of keyboard you got.
What kind of keyboard?
Come up yet. Go ahead. You can tell them it didn't pop up on my end, but it popped up on YouTube.
Oh, I got a complete control S61.
Go ahead. Okay, I turned it down so they can hear you. Go ahead.
Is that Bradley? Yeah, that's a complete control S61, brother. It does. Yeah.
So that means the sounds is not coming from the keyboard. He's using some type of VST.
Actually, I'm playing. This is on Logic.
Logic, okay.
Yeah, it's on Logic. I have.
So he's triggering a VST instrument on Logic,
right?
But he's using the complete control just as a controller, basically.
Right. It's deluxe modern. It's a deluxe modern electric piano.
Okay. I wanted to see if I could write it down.
Here, I'll give it to you. I'll give you the.
It's like.
Yeah, if you stop my thing, I'll show you what I'm doing. Right.
Yeah. I don't know. You said you're missing some chords, and I'm like, yo, you got like 50,000 chords already now.
Yeah, I kept switching over. That's why I said like I was using the chords to the drum beat that I put in. What's up, D?
What's going on, Miss D?
Hold up. Put up. Hey, Richard.
I gotta go back to the screen.
Put up what Christopher Ward said. The last thing he said. I want everybody to see this. I want everybody put that up there, please.
Eagles suck. That is why you guys are not in the playoffs. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to address that, Mr. Ward. Check.
By the way, what's up, Brandy? Check your email if you want to come on the panel.
Yeah, Brandy, get on up in here. Now check it. Mr. Christopher Ward, I'm going to address you, sir. Eagles suck. Eagles suck. That is why you guys are not in the playoffs. Well, I got news for you, sir. If we suck so bad, how is it that we got in the playoffs with a depleted team when your team had your whole squad and you guys didn't make it? At least we got in the playoffs. And we had a depleted team. Half of our team is on the IR, and you know this. Okay, but you had Dak, you had Zeke, you had Sean Lee, you had your receivers, and you didn't make it. What you got to say? And don't blame it on the coach. Don't do that. Don't do that. If anybody sucks, y'all suck. Now, you want to talk about us not being in the playoffs? How about that cheap shot that our quarterback took when he got speared in the back of his head and was put out of the game? A cheap shot, and the guy didn't even get fined. You've seen it. You know you've seen it. Brickety Brick.
What's going on, Brick, man? What's going on, man?
Happy New Year, Brickety Brick. Oh, Brickety Brick. NFC East totally sucked it. And let me ask you, Brick, what is the problem with the Giants? You fire your coach, And who is that y'all hired? Who did you hire? Who is the man? Brick upset. I know Brick is upset. If Brick is a Giants fan, I know Brick is upset. We don't even know who this man is.
Brandy says she coming.
Brandy, get on in
she
here.
coming for you.
Wait a minute, let me change this shirt and put my Eagles jersey on.
Hey Nathan, all you gotta do, you have to use the Chrome browser. If you can use a Chrome browser, it'll bring you right through on the panel. Just use Chrome.
Brick said he's a Jets fan. Well, I know you still upset, but anyway, from a New York standpoint, oh Brickety Brick, what is wrong with the Giants? I don't even, dude. You know what? Let me drink this doggone Coca-Cola. What's up, D?
It's sore. You said, did I do Baby Be Mine? I do have Baby Be Mine by Michael Jackson. I don't know about Stevie Wonder's Baby Be Mine. I know that was from the Thriller album, the second song on the Thriller album.
Right.
And I do have a tutorial for that. So if you're talking about the song right after "Want to Be Starting Something," if you're talking about the song right after that, then yes, I do have a tutorial. Just type "Baby Be Mine" and then put House of Jazz next to it, and it should pop right up. But I don't know about that being a Stevie Wonder song.
I never heard Stevie Wonder song. No, "Baby Be Mine."
Right. Yeah, but I do have Michael Jackson's "Baby Be Mine." There is a tutorial for it. All right. Giants look like the Knicks right now. So yeah. What the Knicks not doing well?
Oh man, the Knicks are in trouble.
Oh, okay.
The Knicks been in trouble. Hey, getting back to Reed Bradley, he says, okay, I've been thinking about getting that. I have native instruments. If you do get it, you won't be sorry. I don't know if you do 49, 61, or 88 keys, but I'm a 61 to 88 key guy myself, and I've had this thing a little over a year now, and I love this thing, and I still haven't figured out everything about it yet. So,
let me ask you this: do Complete Control have an 88 key version?
Yeah.
Oh, they do. Okay, cool.
Yeah, costs about $1,000. Yeah.
But that's crazy because this keyboard I'm sitting in front of is $1,000 and it has a whole bunch of sounds in it too. And I can use it as a controller. So yeah, but anyway.
Yeah, I like yours. I like yours. My man House of Jazz and stepped his game up. Deep. You're mighty quiet over there. What is up? Cat got your tongue because of the Cowboys?
Oh, what? You know what? I think she's trying to talk. If you're trying to talk, we don't hear you, D. Maybe that's what it is. It look like. Yeah, that's what it is. I think she is talking. We just don't hear you.
What's up, D?
What do y'all think about the montage? Overpriced? Is it overpriced? I mean, why do they feel that their keyboard is worth $4,000 something? It's like, yo, I understand that it's technology and everything, but man, I mean, did I look at the montage when I was buying this keyboard? Of course I did. I said, well, let me see how much the montage costs. And then all of a sudden I saw that $4,000 and I was like, well, let me see what the motif, the Mo XF costs. So then I saw that 4,000. I was like, well, let me see how much the motif costs. Cause I really like that motifs, man. I have not spent a lot of time playing around on the montage. Obviously I would have to go to Guitar Center or a place similar to that to do that, but
right,
man, I mean, I'm pretty sure it has all the motif sounds in it, and then of course there's new sounds. I don't know if it's worth that much, man, especially if you can get yourself a motif board for about $1,000 and you still have thousands of sounds, you know what I'm saying, and they're good sounds. And I still see people performing with motif boards even on TV. When you see some of these big artists performing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's like you still see, like, when you see the band, you still see Yamaha motif keyboards up there. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, man. It's all good, in my opinion, at least. Sabrina, what's going on, darling? She was like, check out. She said, "Dang, is montage made by Tesla?" Well, put it this way, Sabrina, it's not a Williams keyboard like you.
Oh, here we go.
It's not that Williams, girl.
Here we
How you
go.
doing, Sabrina? Happy New Year to you, darling. I saw the video that you just uploaded to your channel. I was like, okay, nice bedroom set, I guess. I don't know. I was, I was like, okay. I was like, so, usually when I see that you have a new videos, usually you sitting at a piano playing. So of course I click on it, and then I'm like, okay, but it's all good. I think Dee's probably going to try to come back because I think she was trying to talk, but
I couldn't get
hear
in.
her.
Ree Bradley said, just buy the cord patches on iPad or iPhone.
Right. I guess he's saying that you can connect your controller to the iPad and you can run sounds like that. Because a lot of people do that too.
Said the Williams about to make a comeback this year. Oh, Lord have mercy.
No, she did not say it's about to be. It's about to make a come go. Maybe not a come back. A go gone. Maybe that's what's about to make a go gone. It's gonna make a go gone.
And so, how was you guys' holiday, man?
Peaceful. Which is all I wanted. Peace. This peaceful, quiet, just chill. I had to do. I had to sing at a concert. Or Christmas Eve concert. I did that. And then I had a what's it called? Watch night service. And so other than those two services and regular church services, man, I was just chilling, relaxing, keeping my legs up and
yeah. I bought the New Year in. I was over at my partner's house, man. I hit the I did the Luke and Lenny New Year salute.
Yeah, I saw that.
You that dude.
In the words of Luke and Lenny, have a cool Yule and a mellow New Year.
I wish you joy and I wish you cheer.
Have a cool Yule
and a mellow New Year.
And he said that to Janet Jackson when she was just a little girl on Good Times.
What do you say? What do you say to her? Would you like some gifts to put in your stocking?
I take master charge and validate parking. I could go on and on about my man. For those of you wondering what we're talking about the TV show Good Times. With Dynamite JJ. It was a character that would come on. I think it started season 4. I want to say the first time he came on between season 4 and season 6, they had this dude that came in calling about, my name is Lenny. And if I ain't got it, then that ain't in there.
Yeah. Luton Lenny. That was my man.
Luton Lenny.
I even put that up on my Facebook page, man. I had to ask, I said, who was the funniest or the coolest walk-on character on Good Times, and I put up
he was
Ned DeWino. I put up Ned DeWino.
Nah, he wasn't but
Sweet Daddy.
No, Sweet Daddy is good. It would be between Sweet Daddy and Luton Lenny. I'll give you Sweet Daddy. Somebody says Sweet Daddy right here.
Hey, look, we didn't even get into Sweet Daddy. Sweet Daddy was a trip, man. Sweet Daddy was a trip.
Yeah, sweet. I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, it's like, see, Sweet Daddy actually he was really a part of the script. Whenever he was on the show, he was actually a part of the script. With Luke and Lenny, he never was a part of. Right, he never was a part of the script. He was just a comic relief. That's all. He was like, if something serious going on, then all of a sudden he'll just pop up in there. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to give it to the two of them. You have to give it to both of them, man. You had Sweet Daddy and Luton Lenny, man. Both of them were a trip, man.
Yeah,
both of them were, and I think that they made better characters than Ned DeWino. And then they also had that lady on there, Weeping Wanda. You remember Weeping Wanda?
Helen Martin, Helen Martin played her. Yeah, I remember that episode when JJ was like marrying
Yeah.
That's your name. And he was like, you better not say my name. And
That's
he
what
was
the
like, I'll
blood
give you my
term is.
blood
Yeah,
if
that's
I
what
could
the
call
blood
you
term.
Marion. And he was like, take the thou, JJ.
Take the thou. Yeah, JJ.
Well,
you gotta
no,
take the
Marion. And he was like, take the thou, JJ. He was like, take the thou. That was at the end of the episode. He was like,
Yeah.
I'll give you my blood, but only if I could call you Marion.
And when JJ's painting resembled Ned DeWine as Black
Oh, yeah,
Jesus.
Black Jesus. Yes, yes, yes.
But Sabrina, well, clearly Mike's New Year's resolution wasn't to quit smoking. Thanks, Sabrina. I appreciate that.
She got a good question, but that's a good question to post. Sabrina, you have yet to make an appearance on the panel. You really should hop up on here. I don't know what's I don't know. Stop talking about your hair. Just do what y'all do. Hop on.
Yeah,
But
just
that's
put
a
an
good
eagle hat
question.
on.
Yeah, she said, what's your musical New Year's resolution? That's a good topic. I would love to hear that from everyone. She said that she's going to spend 2 hours on the keyboard a day. That's what I'm talking about. I like that. So, Mike, what's your musical New Year's resolution? And also for the rest of the chat room, feel free to type that up. I like that. That's a good question. See, that's why I need you to come on the panel, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
No, actually, she's got a good point, man. Really, my musical New Year's resolution is to, expand what I've learned from you guys and what I've learned on my own, just to expand it, man. And spending a couple of hours a day on the keyboard sounds like a pretty good idea, man. If you get the time and you can fit it in, why not? Yeah.
Right. So she said my musical resolution. My musical resolution. Okay, Brick said to put his studio back together. He said, "Hey, Brick, are you back at home? Are you back in New York? Or are you still in Philly?"
Yeah.
But you know what? I just realized what my what my one of my New Year's resolutions going to be. I totally forgot about this. Hold up.
Look, here you go, folks. Here you go.
There you go. Here you go, right here. I'm like sitting here dumbfounded, like, duh, I just was gifted this a few weeks ago.
Hey, so Brick, you still here? Brick still in Philly. Old Brickety Brick.
And then I'm thinking of Brick, who's a bass player, and I'm sitting here like, duh, I got a bass guitar, like New Year's resolution. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
I haven't been practicing yet.
I can't wait. Oh,
I messed it up. What is it? These are just old songs from back in the day, man.
What song was that?
Oh, these are all songs y'all wouldn't know because they original. There you go. I'm like, what's the word I'm looking for? Those are original songs.
Oh, okay. Are they joints that you put together? Hey,
Yeah,
how is it playing that
not
bass,
necessarily
man?
me, but what you say?
How is it playing that bass, man? I mean, does it come easy? Is it kind of like playing the keyboard?
No.
Nah?
No, but you have to understand. I actually first started fooling around with the bass at least maybe around 10 years ago. And what the thing that I learned was, okay, I learned about the open strings. It's like, okay, if it's tuned right, you got an E, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like if you look at the first one, this was the only thing I really needed to learn. They was like, okay, you play the top string, it's an E. If you press the first fret, then the E goes up a half step. So now you're playing F. Let me let Scorpio on. Hold on. And once I learned that concept, once I learned that concept, it was like, oh, so if I play this, that's F. So if I come here, F sharp, G, and I said, oh, so everything moves a half step.
So what you're telling me is like every line that you do on there,
every time you move
fret?
Every time you go to another fret, the note goes up a half step. So when it's
Ah,
open,
okay.
when you're not squeezing a fret, the first string is E, right?
Okay.
So if I'm playing this first fret, that's F. That's a F
Right.
because that's a half step. So that means this is F sharp, also G flat,
Right.
and it just moves up half steps. And then I
Oh.
also learned that if you want to go play octaves, if okay, let's say this is F right here. If
Yeah.
I go over 2 frets and go down 2 strings, I'll be playing another. It's like the octave. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Like that. It's the same note, but so I can
Right.
go. So all I'm doing is doing F C F C F C,
Mm.
which is the 1 and 5. So it was this little stuff like that I was learning,
Ah.
and
Okay.
then I just kind of
Okay.
stopped. Then I just kind of stopped. So so then you get to the second string, and this is A. The second string is A. So when you hit the very first fret, it's B flat,
Right. Right. Right.
and then you got B natural,
Uh huh.
C,
Uh huh.
C, C.
Uh huh.
If you go here, C flat. I mean, I'm D flat or C sharp, D.
Wow.
So
Okay.
every time you move up a fret, the note goes up a half step. And then the third string, I think, is D. Yeah, it's D. Yeah, where's D? She gone? Okay. But yeah, it's D.
It's D.
It really is D though. But then you hit the first fret, and then that's E flat or D sharp. And so I just, so if I know how to play a song on a keyboard and I know what the notes are,
Right.
I can at least play the bass note, even if all I can do is
Right.
just hold the
Right.
note and that's it. I
Got
can
you.
I
Got
can kind of figure it out, but I don't know how to really play. No, I can't.
like
I
flat
don't
bass.
even. I don't
Right.
know how to do none of that. I don't know
Okay.
how to. I've never slapped anybody. Not a bass, not a person. I've never slapped anything. Uh, have I slapped
Wow.
anything? No, I've never slapped anything. So, but
You
no,
stupid.
but
You stupid.
yeah. So that's
No.
but yeah, this my New Year's resolution musical is
Hmm.
to really learn this. And Brick had asked me a question. No, I did not get the book. He had sent me an email saying that I need to get
The
that book you see right there. It's called FS
Mandel.
Mandel book. I guess it's something where I can learn how to play. I'll be good to you on bass.
That's
Okay,
Brothers
so
Johnson.
okay, I just got finished saying that I don't really know how to play this. Why you asking me to play?
Well, hold on a second. Let's
Not
hear from
yet.
Brandy. I want to hear what Brandy got to say.
Yeah,
How
what's
you
your
doing?
musical?
How you
Oh,
doing
speaking
there,
of D, hold up.
Brandy?
Speaking of D, there we go. All right, so yeah, so D and Brandy, what's your musical
Y'all hear
resolution
me?
for
Can y'all hear
2020?
me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just like the
What's up,
commercial.
G?
Just like the commercial. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Happy New Year. Is that a
Happy New
four
Year.
string or a five string, Jazz?
Four. Europe. What's up, Brandy? You kind of quiet. What's
She
up, yo?
mighty quiet over there. I wonder why.
I am nowhere near quiet. Okay.
Nowhere near quiet.
You not quiet?
No.
All right, what was your question again, Jazz?
Well, Sabrina had came into the chat and asked a good question. She said, "What is your musical resolutions for 2020? Your musical resolution." You know what I'm saying? And so Sabrina said that she was going to spend at least 2 hours on the piano every day. And Mike said, Mike was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. And then I said, well, you know what? I just got this thing. So I need to learn how to really play this year. So that's mine's. And so now we're asking y'all what's your musical resolution for 2020?
Can't hear you, D.
D, something happened.
Me now?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can hear you
I hear
now.
you now.
I don't know what's wrong with this thing.
Cheap, cheap. No, I'm just playing.
See. Well, my New Year goals. I don't want to say resolution. is to learn my equipment.
You know what? That's a good one for you because you buy all that stuff and don't know how to do. She got like a whole bunch of stuff. She said even I don't know, seen a picture or something, and she got all kinds of stuff, Mike. She got all kinds of equipment, but don't know how to hook
And
it up
don't
or
know how to
do
use it.
nothing with it. But that's all right. Brandy's supposed to be coming down there. Is it this month?
No, March.
Oh, March. Okay, yeah. So I guess when Brandy get down there, Brandy gonna be like, you know what? Brandy gonna hook all that stuff up for you.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Christopher Ward said, "Yeah, I may have not made it to the playoffs. The Eagles, something, but you did not make it to the Super Bowl. Well, the Eagles wasn't going to make it to the Super Bowl. I just told you that most of all of our team was on injured reserve. We weren't going to make it to the Super Bowl. Sound like you up there getting ready to play bad luck up there, Richard."
Oh, I don't know. I'm just plucking right now.
Hey, Richard, Tennessee Titans in your area tonight.
Yeah,
Playing
they
against-
balling too.
Are they playing the Ravens?
They playing the Ravens. Yeah,
Yeah.
They're beating according to Mike, they're actually beating the Ravens right
they
now.
are 14-6 now.
Oh, the Ravens did get a touchdown, but no
or
field goal.
or 2 field goals.
Yeah, or 2 field goals, right? All right, ST said his resolution will be to be able to call out and play at least all 3-note and 4-note chords for every key instantaneously, as in minor, major, diminished, augmented, etc. And all the sevenths. You know what, ST?
A good point.
That will help you tremendously. That will help you, especially if you're looking at my videos and I'm calling out chords. Like if you like know what they are already, it's going to make the tutorial just that much easier for you.
Yeah.
So
that's a good idea. That is a good idea.
That's a good one right there.
Very good idea.
Sabrina said this. I'm taking each month to learn everything about each chord. This month is dedicated to the key of A. Okay, that's what's up, Sabrina.
Yeah,
that's the one thing about Sabrina I noticed with her. Like she really seemed like she's serious about learning stuff. Like I'm like, okay, she be posting up videos and stuff of her playing stuff, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about.
And we're also serious about our football here on
that's you, man.
Live chat. Because some of us Eagle fans just want to rub it in. Yeah,
I know those cowgirls got them a new coach. I mean the Cowboys.
No, it's the Cowgirls. You had it right. That's why Brandy's so quiet down there.
Is that the one that my cousin usually like, the Cowboys?
Yeah, that's the team.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Brandy's team.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why she said.
I would just like to know, how do you feel down there, Scorpio?
See, I knew you won't start. You already just started on Instagram with me. Don't start on this live with me. I'm fine. I'm glad we did what we did.
What?
We had that gum right. That too.
Oh, and Scorpio, and Pittsburgh beat the dog crap out of y'all in basketball. NC.
Oh, not gonna talk about that right now. We're a young team, so we're not gonna talk about that.
I'm just saying, good Lord.
We're not gonna talk about that.
I'm about to say, Pittsburgh doesn't have a basketball team. And
they beat,
you're talking about college.
They beat those Tar girls.
Y'all just gonna put me down no matter what.
Yeah,
okay.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about sports tonight because
right.
You ain't
Let's
gonna
talk about
win.
music. Let me see. Nathan said he's I've purchased a lot of equipment and don't use them. I want to be able to use the thousands of dollars I spent on equipment. I don't need to learn more. I don't need and learn more on the keyboard.
Okay.
I like that.
I want to be able to use the thousands of dollars I've spent on equipment. I don't need. I spent on equipment I don't need and learn more on the keyboard. Oh, I got it.
I spend all this money on equipment I don't need, can't use it.
I need to do the same thing. I need to invest in more equipment. It's
Here's
Yeah.
one thing that I'm going to get. I'm going to get this. It's called a Behringer X.
Okay.
It's real small. It can't be any bigger than my machine. I'll show you guys a picture.
I know what you're talking about. I have seen that.
It's a small board and it controls your VSTs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and it only costs like $600.
And you say it controls it. What you mean?
It controls your VS. Like, okay, let's say you have let's say you got Logic, right? All your faders and all that stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's on your that's on your.
Oh, it's a controller for that, like to control your
right.
the faders and.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
In other words, you don't have to use your mouse to mix.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, see, it's the wise guy right here. Yeah. Okay. Well, don't.
I just never heard of that particular thing. That's all. But I know
that's it right there.
Got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You can take that piece of fruity tablet off the screen.
Hater.
He's
a hater, folks.
Divas in session. My new year.
To
get better on knowing the keyboard better and playing in all keys. So D and Brandy, y'all coming out with y'all CD called Divas? I mean, y'all will be linking up in March. So I mean, hey, y'all can go down and knock out some songs. For how long you gonna be there for? Like a weekend or something, or longer?
Hey, that's up to Scorpio.
No, it's up to D. It's up to her, not me.
Nah, I told her however long she want to stay.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'll let y'all talk about that offline because I don't want y'all arguing. It's not like an argument. Look, I said you can stay as long as you want. No, that's up to her. I'm like, no, we're not going to do that.
Soar, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Soar said only 600, Mike. That seems like a lot of money, but looks interesting. Hey, if you see the big one is like 23, 2400.
Mm-hmm.
The big board, the X32.
Oh, there's a Get Fit or Try Dying. What's up?
Mr. Not same in the dark, man. I guess he's trying to scare us. He about to go boo.
That's right. He's a Cowboys fan too, isn't he?
I don't know.
No, I'm not even. I don't even do football. I'm not into football like that.
What is it with y'all do?
I'm not either. I just like to mess with folks.
Yeah.
Oh, you just want to cause trouble? Okay.
I like to cause trouble. I'm not big on football.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
wow.
up, D?
I wouldn't have been able to
What's up, Mike?
I thought D was the Cowboys fan.
No.
That's Scorpio B.
Yeah, you see, she mighty quiet over there too. You ain't got nothing to say after my Eagles have stomped them in the ground and then got their coach fired. Look, we stomped them in the ground. We got them kicked out the playoffs, and we got their coach fired, along with every other coach in our division. Our team was the only team that didn't fire their coach in our division.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You want to hear that?
Hey, Mike, this the new joint right here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, look, if y'all think y'all coming on here, showing these, let me just boot y'all out now. Let me boot you out now. Bye, Nasting. Bye.
Oh, they showing the
I don't know why y'all coming out here spending all that money on those fruity stuff.
Yeah, they were the screen was messing up, so I had to upgrade to a new one, man.
Yeah.
What? The also perfect Apple phone was messing up. Really? Ew, the phone that does nothing wrong.
Hater.
Oh wow, interesting.
Hater alert.
Did y'all hear? Yeah, hater alert. I
alert.
wasn't the one who said the screen messed up. It was somebody that owns the phone that said the screen. But okay, yeah, I got you, hater. Okay.
Hey, Nathan Nelson, the 11 is pretty good. It's not too bad, man. It's all right.
The picture you can take is awesome because you got three lenses. Yeah.
I'm putting up clearer videos on my stuff now.
Yes, sir.
I'm putting up a lot more clear videos.
Yeah, it's nice.
The one that I just put up earlier today, I was messing around with that "Where Is the Love" that Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway.
I did a tutorial on that song, didn't I?
didn't see that.
Okay.
And I was doing a time stretch thing. I was bouncing back and forth with normally played, and then
Uh-huh.
doing it my way. That's that last video that I put up on my Instagram, Richard. If you want to show it, you can. That's cool.
Oh, it's not on your YouTube. It's on
No, I
YouTube.
didn't. No, because I just did it today.
Oh, okay.
I just did it a couple hours ago. The yeah, that one. Yeah, I'm like going like back and forth.
I'm trying. So you did that on purpose, though. You're saying you was trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
I can definitely hear a change that you can make.
Yeah, I'm doing that on purpose, y'all.
Okay.
Because you know that song is at 121 BPMs, but I was just messing around. Really, I made that because as we were talking earlier, Richard, you know, I was looking for other chords to go with that song that I'm working on, and I just started messing around, and I just recorded that. But yeah, I'm just I did that on purpose.
Okay. So you was trying to find the right groove, basically, to like the beat that you wanted to stick with. So you were trying different.
No. I was just messing around with like tempo changes and like doing it a different way than what the song usually is. I did that on purpose.
Okay.
I wasn't looking for anything. I was just playing the song, but just messing around, really.
So you trying to like find some different changes that you can kind of.
No, I wasn't looking for any kind of change. I was just messing around with it and I was going from the regular way of that how it's played and just trying to play it a different way. I was doing it on purpose just to see how it would sound, you know, like chopped up and broken down.
Mike trying to get that re-embellishment in there, like Jazz, like when Jazz did the Jodeci joint, the re-embellishment of that. What song was that? My Heart Belongs to You. Remember that, Jazz? You did a re-embellishment to that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It was like 3 years ago, probably. We did the re-embellishment of My Heart Belongs to You by Jodeci.
I remember doing something because P. Ellis asked me to look at a live version.
Yeah,
and he wanted me. So that's probably what it was. Probably based off some live performance that they did. I do remember him requesting something like that because those was one of the first tutorials that I ever was paid to do. So it probably was one of the first ones I ever got paid. I told y'all he was the one that started this, you know, people paying for tutorials and stuff. So I probably did
it. His own 12 said that Jazz will join the Apple Club soon.
I can probably safely say I'll probably be dead before that happens. I'm sorry. I like freedom. I like being able to do what I want to do. I don't want to have to break or crack or hack into a system just to be able to do what I want to do with a device. Dude. I'm like, and when I had that, what was it? The only Apple product I ever bought was the iPod 4, I think it was. The 4th generation. It was basically the same as the iPhone 4, but it just wasn't a phone, but it looked, basically like it. And I was trying, every time I wanted to do something, it was like no. no. And I'm like, why are you telling me no? I want to do this. I can't remember what it was at the time. We talking 10 years ago. But all I know is that I winded up having to figure out how to hack into it before I was able to do what I wanted to do. And I'm like, well, why not just buy something that will just let me do what
That's
I want to do anyway? And that's why I'm like Android all day. I don't have to hack into Android. I can take it as is and do everything I want to do.
Bro,
yeah,
I've had Apple products for over 10 years, and I ain't never had to hack this
exactly. That's what I
squat.
was gonna say. I don't
So I
never.
don't know what
I
you're
don't know how to
talking
do it.
about.
Well, you know what it is? It's because y'all don't know how to do nothing with y'all devices. That's the reason why.
I know how to do plenty with my
No,
device. I'm cool.
ask Scorpio B.
I'm
She
cool.
know what she doing. Scorpio B be putting it down.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, always. I'm
Uh,
into electronics and all that stuff. I
hold
know I
up.
do all that.
Hey,
She put
his
it
own
down,
12. I'm
Jazz.
sitting up here looking at this comment that his own 12 put down. Mike is playing good because he ate peanut butter and jelly before he started playing the keyboard. Look how he was moving his head.
Who said that?
His own
Deezy.
12. No, his own 12. You stupid.
Oh, I thought that was Deezy.
He wanted to jelly before he started playing the
Yeah,
keyboard.
getting that rhythm going, man. I be trying to. I have noticed that before, man. You're not the first person to say something about my head.
Well, the thing
Or
about it is that when
before you're
when
playing.
you grooving, you playing your instrument, man. Everybody got something. Everybody does something. Everybody does something. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're really into it. I know sometimes I can hold my lip like something like that if I'm really doing and I'm not singing. It's like I'm I holding my lip as I'm playing.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody
Yeah,
does something though. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
sometimes,
Turn they head to the side. All
yeah.
that stuff.
A lot of times I'll turn my head to the side because for me
yeah,
it's
okay,
hearing
but
different stuff.
Yeah,
Sometimes
right.
I'll do that. Sometimes I'll close my eyes.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll do that.
Yep.
Uh, sometimes I'll go back, or a lot of times you don't realize what you're doing until you
Until it's done. You
yeah,
see it.
until it's
Yeah.
done, and then you turn back and see it's like, hold up, why I do that?
Yeah.
You know
Don't
what?
know
This
where
is
it came
you know what? Let me go back because NZ Reggae is telling you one of the things I remember I hated when I had the iPad or iPod, whatever. It's like, yo, if you want to put songs on your device, I'll just say your device, you got to go through all this stuff. With Android, I can literally connect my phone to the computer using a USB cord and then just drag whatever folder I want to put in. I just drag it, bam, it's there, and I go. With Apple, it's like you used to always have to go through iTunes and you had to go through this, and there's always a long process. And I'm like, why can't I just take this folder that's already have my songs in it and just drag it over and be done with it?
I can
No,
answer
Okay.
it's
that
Well,
it's
for
like
your
it's like
question.
Apple was
information,
like, no,
for
you
your
can't do that.
information, you can put folders on your iPhone. I have a folder right here on my iPhone right now.
Well, they all sync together anyway.
Right,
They all
you always
Exactly.
got
But
to do all this syncing and stuff, and
See
I'm
that
like, why can't I just put my folder in the phone
right over
as
there?
is? And I'm talking, no, I'm talking about opening up a folder. Like, hold up, let me do this. Let's say I don't know. Let's say here's my chord sheets. This is the folder that holds my chord sheets, right? So here's all my chord sheets right here, whatever. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of them. I be looking at this stuff, be like, I did all these songs. And that's just like that's not even all of them. But anyway, if with the iPhone, well, I guess if it was MP3s, it would have to be an MP3 or something. If I was to just take this folder and drag it into a file on my iPhone, it wouldn't let me do it back in the
Did you
day.
just say drag it into a file on your iPhone?
Right. If you have your iPhone connected to your computer, as
Yeah,
a
yeah.
matter of fact, you know what? As a matter of fact, when I had the iPod connected, it never even allowed me to open up the folder on the iPhone. It's like if I connect my Android device, it's like the folder for my phone actually pops up on the screen. I can open it and just see
yeah,
what's in it. I
yeah,
don't have to open up iTunes. I don't have to do anything. It opens up like a what regular Windows folder, and then I can just put anything wherever I want to put it at, and then I disconnect my phone. It's there. With the devices, they don't even give you access to the folder. You connect your phone, and then everything has to sync or something. I don't. It's just
The
ridiculous. And I'm
iPhone-
like, this is
Apple
ridiculous.
products don't allow you to do certain things because they don't. They're very tight with the virus situation. All that stuff you're talking about that opens up the alleyways to viruses, man. We don't do that with Apple. So go ahead with all that, Flintstone.
Yeah, you know what? And that's the reason why I'm with Android, and none of my
But-
devices have viruses.
Jazz,
I'm on a PC right now. I haven't had any issues with it yet.
yeah, but
But then you had one guy that was sitting up there copying all your tutorials.
What
Yeah.
what did that have to do?
yeah,
What did that have to do with my computer?
Yeah,
That's
do it.
YouTube. That was YouTube.
Yeah.
Because trust me, no, he didn't look into my computer. He went onto my YouTube channel, watched the video, and then recreated it. He wasn't on my computer doing that. That was going to my YouTube channel, like, oh, look at this video he just uploaded.
Well,
I'm gonna learn it from him and re-upload it in about 30 minutes.
I
Yeah.
actually learned how to play that Roberta Fleck song from your tutorial, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. See.
But
Uh-oh.
the thing is I think Jazz and Michael trying to say was that if you have like 3 devices, everything is already synced into it. So
Right.
if it's on your phone, it's on your computer. If it's on your computer, it's on your iPad. So it's on everything. So you can't lose nothing.
But
It's right
but I can't plug the phone into my computer and just open up the folder to the phone. I can with an Android phone. If I plug my phone right now, as a matter of fact, no, I will have to disconnect this camera. Never mind. I was gonna say because anyway, but I was gonna say if I connect my phone to my computer right now, a folder will pop up. I can open up that folder and use it as if it's just a regular Windows folder. Put whatever I want in it. I don't have to do no syncing. I don't have to go through iTunes. I don't have to do that crap. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Why in the world am I paying all this money for a product that won't let me do stuff the way I want to do it? I spent this is my device. Let me do it the way I'm getting upset again.
Yeah,
I got upset because I was so upset about that. I'm like, how you gonna? And that's the reason why I'm so passionate when I tell people Apple stuff sucks. Because that angered me so much. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I spent money on this daggone thing, and it won't let me do what I want to do. I'm like, yo, it's ridiculous. I'm like, yo, and I got a hack into it. Are you crazy? I hate Apple products, man. I'm sorry. I can't. You got me upset. You got me upset about it. I'm telling you. I keep telling you, I hate that stuff, man. Man, okay, bye. I'm gonna have to get no. I'm gonna bye. No, it's not a learning curve. No, you let me do stuff the way. If I spent all my money on your product, you let me do it the way I want to do it. Don't tell me no, I can't do it this way. Who are you? I just gave you my money, and I shouldn't have to go hacking a product before I can do what I want to do with it. That's stupid. I should be able to buy the product and just use it as is. And Apple don't let you do that, and that's why it sucks.
Anyway, well, you like Primo on Analyze This.
I don't think I'm playing when I tell you I hate Apple stuff.
Jazz got a vendetta.
I'm not playing when I tell you I hate Apple stuff. Don't tell me what to do with something that I
Okay,
we got it. You don't want it. We don't want it.
My phone, then you need to let me do that. Why? Because I spent my money. It's mine. Don't tell me what to do. And that's what Apple do. And I don't know why y'all like to have a company tell you what you can do with your stuff that you paid money for and tell you can do this and no, you can't do that. But you spent the money. That's stupid. And anybody, I don't understand y'all thought process. Oh, I love having people telling me what to do with my stuff. No, not me. Not me. You let me do what I want to do with my stuff.
Yo, I can't wait to run this back on the rebroadcast.
Yo,
there you go.
Jazz got a vendetta.
Like I said, Apple stuff suck. I mean, how you charge all that money but you can't operate it the way you want it to operate? I don't want to go through iTunes, and I don't want to sync. I want to open up the folder, put the files in there. That's all I want.
Okay.
I don't want to
He
take
said-
3 minutes to do something that takes 30 seconds.
He said, "Calm down."
You gotta
yo.
go through 3 minutes of the syncing and all this stuff. And I'm like, with Android, I can literally in 3 seconds say, put this code right here. Okay, it's there, and I go.
Yo,
With Apple, it's like, well, you have to go through your iTunes or whatever. If you try, you
He
can't
said,
even
"Calm
put
down,
pictures
yo."
in it. Yo, you can't even if you're putting external pictures. I'm not talking about stuff that you took with your phone, but let's just say you have pictures, digital pictures from 10 years ago, and you want to put them on your phone. You got to sync it through whatever photo app Apple has or whatever. With,
Yeah, but what's wrong with that
Android,
though?
with what's wrong with it? No, why can't I just open up the folder and just put the picture in it and be done with it in 3 seconds? Why do I have to go through 3 minutes of doing something that only takes 3 seconds? Like I'm a baby, like I'm a baby and don't know how to operate equipment. You know, I've been building and fixing computers and stuff for like the last 20 years. I know how technology works. I don't need you to tell me what I can and can't do.
Yo, you got Scobio be crying over there, man.
That's all right. That's all right.
For those
But y'all
of
need to
y'all,
understand why y'all go through. We go through this every week. I want y'all to understand why Apple suck.
This the first time I seen
That's why
Jazz
they
get mad,
because they're
yo.
trying to
I
tell
just
me.
bought a mouse though.
You know what? You know what?
Hey, Jazz. Hey, Jazz.
There
Jazz.
we go.
So
How
we
you
trying
like
to say that.
How you like that?
Hey, Jazz. Hey, Jazz. So you trying to say that Apple sucks?
Not the fruit. Not the fruit. The fruit tastes very good.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I had about 2 or 3 apples last week. Apples taste delicious, but that company that goes by the name Apple, yes, they suck.
For those of y'all who want to know the score, Tennessee is about to score again. It's 21-6 against the Ravens.
Baltimore.
Yeah,
Sounds like Baltimore's losing tonight.
yeah, and their fans are quite upset. And guess what? I'm watching this on my Apple iPad.
And yo, Jazz.
Well, you're not going to
quarter is
watch
it? What quarter
the live
is it?
stream.
And you know what? Hey, Jazz. It's the dude playing football named Mark Andrews too. That's funny too.
Oh, that's Cisco's real name for those of you who don't know that.
Hey, Mike. What quarter is it?
It's the end of the third quarter. It's let me see, 5 minutes and 20
I was
seconds.
telling you that, Jazz. Acoustic G said, "Calm down."
4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Score is 21-6.
I appreciate the super chat. Most people don't do that on my live streams. Thank you,
Acoustic
Mayoli.
G.
And I will not calm down because people need to know the truth about Apple. Stop letting people put y'all in the box. You
That's the
should
first
be
time.
free.
Wait a minute. Tell Naseem and Mike to put a folder of music on their
I saw that.
iPhone and time how long it takes.
I don't need
It
to
didn't take me long. I have files on my phone right now.
Yeah, I can just
I got
go
music
to,
files on my phone right now.
NC knows what I'm talking about. Maybe it's because y'all don't know how Android works and how fast it is. Y'all don't understand that you literally can just connect your phone,
I used to have
drag,
Android.
be done.
Wow.
And you're done. Y'all
It's
don't
recorded,
understand
hey,
it, but
it's
NZ
recorded,
Reggae,
man.
he understands. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Somebody told me to preach, preacher.
Hey,
Jazz,
Jazz. I understand you because I got Android too. Okay, I don't do the
good.
Apple.
I
Good.
had
Good.
Android before.
That makes you cool. Thank you, D. You cool.
And I
Now
had
the rest of these
Android.
turkeys on here.
Now I
Yo,
did have
quarterback.
Android.
Get it down.
Quarterback ran in
I don't recognize that camera. What phone is that? That's Android.
that's
Okay, good. Well, but she's used, but he's
Android.
using an iMac or something, so she's still
No.
Apple computer.
I only use a computer because it runs better when I do my music and when I do my graphics. That's the only reason why. Okay.
She just told you.
I do music
Apple-
on this computer that I'm talking to y'all on right now, which is a PC.
Jazz, calm down for one.
I
I
can't.
love a desktop like Dell, HP. I love those. But when it comes to my graphics, I have to use a Apple computer. That's
you
it.
don't.
That's
No,
it.
You don't have
This
to.
was free.
You just
It
choose
was
to.
free. It
And
was
they don't. And they
out of
don't.
here.
Right.
You
And they
just
don't
choose
crash.
to.
And Apple,
Ravens are
Apple
out of
don't
here.
crash, man. Apple don't crash. So
No, yeah,
That's
they
not
do
true.
crash.
Apple does crash. See, that's what I'm saying.
not
People
not
be
as
talking.
often, but not
I
as
will
often as
give you
regular
the
one.
fact that that Windows computers will crash before an
Yes, they
Apple one
will.
in most time.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But people who walk around saying, "Oh, Apple don't crash," lie. You're a liar. Your feet stink, and you don't love your mother. I'm telling you, yes, they do crash. They do crash. Don't even tell me that they don't.
Well, he done went ham about this old Apple thing, boy.
Yeah,
Calm
I
down.
your feet stink. You don't love your mama, and you probably don't love Jesus either. So I'm like,
We
yo,
got
they
it.
do crash.
Yo,
So
y'all done got
stop telling
Jazz
that lie.
mad tonight.
Stop telling that lie.
Y'all
Y'all
done got
done
that
messed
boy.
up my New Year, man. Y'all messed up my New Year. I was all peaceful and everything.
Y'all done
Y'all
got
done
that
messed
boy
me up.
mad.
He done went ham on this Apple thing, but I
Here,
got
Richard.
you, Jay.
Because I'm
Here,
getting so
here you
tired
go,
of it.
Richard. Go ahead. Here you go.
Oh
man.
my god! Now you're trying to put alcohol on my
There you
stuff,
go.
man. Why y'all keep trying to mess up my stuff, man?
Boy
I'm just
sipping
trying
on
to
that.
tell you. I'm just
I
trying to tell
don't
you to
drink
calm
alcohol
down.
either. Come on now.
What's
I'm
that?
just trying to get
Hennessy?
you to calm down.
You sipping on?
Well, I'm not drinking that. That's for sure. B don't do the Apple. I respect that. Thank you. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Haters,
Dang,
man.
man.
Haters, man.
I
2020. You the one that started the Apple stuff. Jeez, boy, I tell you.
let me see. It says not saying Mike show. Oh yeah, I saw that. Let me see. This says that is funny. That's the funniest thing I heard this week. I'm not sure exactly what was said. Tell not saying Mike to put. Okay, right. What keyboard is that?
That's when he asked me about what keyboard I was playing on.
Jazz the Preacher. Okay. iTunes does create a library structure with metadata of album artists.
They do. Yeah.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Ironically, Apple likes to jack Android's innovations. They do it every year. Facts. Okay. Message received.
Now let's not get into that.
Well, I
Cause
don't know about y'all, but I really like my iWatch.
I believe
I don't have
Android
to
have
jailbreak,
watches.
I don't have
too.
to jailbreak my iWatch either.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Android they have watches too.
Yeah, they have.
You
See,
make
I
it
don't
like
like Windows.
you make it like Apple's the
Dude,
when
only
they do
I don't
that,
like Windows-based programs at all, man. Look, I'm not going to buy.
Look. Even
Hey,
Casio makes watches, man. Even Casio makes watches.
yeah, but Apple look better though. Apple just got that look, man.
Now, I
Apple
don't
got
know
that
if
look.
Casio makes Android.
Apple got that look, man.
Casio makes watches too.
Apple
Casio
got that.
makes keyboards, and y'all know how we feel about Casio keyboards on this channel.
Apple just got that look, man. Apple got that look. Period.
Exactly.
Yeah, it got that look like it's a
Apple is a Yamaha, and Android that's a Williams.
Exactly. Yeah.
no, it's the other way around, brother. And the other way around. Scorpio, can you use a PC to do great as
Yo,
long as you have a good bit of RAM? Thank you, Red Sounds Florida. Thank
Okay,
This is crazy.
with that, okay, like I said, the laptop that I'm on now was free, so therefore I'm using it for my graphics.
Which
Until
makes sense.
I make some more money, I will upgrade to a bigger, stronger PC, which will I will have like 3 consecutive monitors, plus hooking up my Apple laptop to that as well, where I'll be running
Boo!
frames.
Boo! I was giving you claps. I was giving you props. And then you said, and connect the Apple. No.
Oh, jeez.
Doing good. You were doing good.
I'm
Yo.
just saying in general, I deal with a lot of electronics, period. So
Oh, I love it. You had to
yeah.
understand. I mean, electronic. All this stuff I got down here. Hello. Come on now.
Hey,
Yo,
I
are
hope
we
I'm
doing?
not speaking. I hope I'm not speaking too soon. But from what I'm looking at right now, let me tell you, I wouldn't put it past Tennessee for winning the Super Bowl, man. They are destroying Baltimore right now.
Well,
They
it
hit
is what it
hard,
is.
boy. They are hitting hard.
Go Titans.
My latest post in the chat about Apple is not for customers, consumers. I mean, okay.
And plus, if you ain't got the money though, you can't even hang with Apple anyway. So you gotta have them buck for that joint,
Yeah,
man.
get that right.
You gotta have them bucks.
Listen.
Apple
Let
is
me make it clear. I'm not a rich man. I'm not walking around with Mr. Moneybanks or anything, but if I wanted to buy an iPhone, I could.
You could.
I
'Cause you
could,
got the,
but
yeah.
I have the common sense to know
He said common
not
sense.
to. I have the common sense to know not to. Okay. Again, I'm not rich or whatever, but if I wanted to just say, hey, let me go buy that new iPhone, I could get it. But why in the heck would I spend all that money for something that won't let me do what I want to do with it? That is the dumbest thing in the world.
I'm still not buying that iPhone. I don't care how good the camera is. I'm not doing it. Nope. I like my Android.
I just traded mine in. That was it. And it was like, boom. Boom.
Were you finished paying off the one that you gave them?
Actually, I had like $80 and I sold the other one back to them. So it was free for me to do an upgrade. So
yeah, they're gonna get you one way or the other. Trust me. They're gonna get you.
Oh yeah, they'll get you one way or the other. Yeah, they will do that.
And then I sold them my iPad too. So I put double on them. That iPad was a lot of money.
Wait a minute. I thought you was using the iPad to talk to us right now. You got a new iPad too?
I got a new iPad and a new phone.
Oh man, you got some money. Yo, let me borrow a couple dollars, man.
Nah, I sold them both.
You trading them? Oh, you upgraded?
Yeah, upgraded both. I got you.
And then I upgraded them.
Well, let me ask you this: is it choppy?
It ain't choppy at all today. It ain't choppy at all.
Oh wow!
It's the 11, and this the brand new the new, I forget what it's called.
The iPad Pro. You got the Pro?
Yeah, the Pro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Apple just charged me for another subscription.
How you better go to the store, man?
I'm going to Metro PCS. Oh Lord, no, oh man, no wonder we don't hear from Renee Remix.
Well, no, that was his own 12. That was his own 12.
His own 12. Sorry about that, Renee Remix.
And then he said subscription of Microsoft Suite because of their new update.
Okay.
Yeah, Apple won't get y'all. Y'all can keep saying, yeah, Apple. Y'all can do that all you want, but
well, Apple hasn't gotten me in 12 years, so I don't know what you're talking about there, sir.
Well, listen to all these other people who saying, yeah, they're gonna get you.
All right, well, happy New Year to you, Mr.
They
Android.
They must be new people. I've been with them for a minute. 8, 6, 12.
Mike sounded like Lenny from Good Times. Is it choppy? Is it choppy? Is it choppy, Lindy? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Is your screen time skipping or poppy?
Hey, man.
I don't know. The last time you was on here, it was mighty choppy.
Hey. Hey, man.
Y'all talking. I gotta take some laundry out the washing machine, put it in the dryer. Y'all can keep talking. I'll be right back.
Yo, did any of y'all see that Bill Cosby joint? It's been on for like a year now, but I didn't know that he was actually drugging those women and raping them. I didn't know that. I did not know that, bro.
Well,
then,
okay.
And then he said in the prison interview, he said that he would never. He said that he has no remorse, and he would rather stay in jail for the next 10 years without no remorse. I was like, Bill Cosby said that? I was like, wow, man.
Is that what you took from what he said?
But that's what he said, though. He said he had no remorse at all. And he'd rather stay in jail for 10 years. I was like, wow. Yeah, man. So I used to have a lot of respect for that dude, man. But I didn't know he was drugging them like that, man. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna just put it to you this way, man. I've been getting conflicting stories about that. I will tell you this: that mess happened not too far from here in Montgomery County, and they were on a witch hunt for that man, and he did not get a fair trial. They were coming after that man. So, you know,
it took a while. Yeah.
Now, let me tell you something. Okay, here's my take on this. First of all, when you're dealing with a celebrity, you're gonna go with you're gonna go with some stuff. Most of the time, you know, a lot of these, and I hope you ladies don't take it the wrong way. But most of the time, they're in it and they're trying to get some money. They're trying to get some notoriety and this and that. And giving up the goods ain't gonna hurt them. Okay, you know, because they get pleasure out of it too. They like sex just as much as we do. So, you know, those women knew what they were doing. They knew what they were getting themselves into. And I'm not saying that the man, you know, I'm not going to sit there and call the man a rapist, okay? But at the same time, all right, look, if he was giving them stuff, they didn't have to take that stuff. They could have got up and they left, but they didn't. All right. And he gave that one lady on a settlement at least $3 million. You don't see her trying to give it back, do you?
Oh yeah.
So I'm not trying to hear that, man. You can look. It's three sides to every story. There's his side, there's her side, and then there's the truth. All right. That woman knew what she was doing. This other chick. Now, all of these women were on this show, mind you. All these women who are talking this mess. They were on this show at one point or another. This chick jumps out the bushes butt naked. You seen that?
I didn't see that yet.
The chick jumped out. They was going to court, and she jumped out the bushes butt naked.
Wow.
Okay, who we talking about? I'm sorry, I had left.
I can't remember what the girl's name was, but I'm telling you, if you look it up on the internet, you'll see her jumping out the bushes naked. And she used to be on that show. The same lady. Wow. If you watch the Cosby Show, one of those accusers was Mrs. Minifield.
Okay.
They stood up here talking all this stuff. You know.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I know.
These women kill me using their goods, talking about he did this to me and he did that to me. He did the other thing to me and blah blah blah. So you can get money.
Right.
So
and then the one girl, Cosby paid her like $10,000 a month. And she never said nothing about that. He paid her $10,000 a month.
Yep.
I was like, wow, man.
Yep.
Like you said, she ain't getting money back. So
see, when it comes to that, there's not a problem with that. As long as she's getting money. From where I come from what I was taught, that is prostitution. That's prostitution, or that's hoeing, isn't it?
And I didn't know.
If you know the man is married, you knew he was married.
Exactly. Yeah. That was true too. That's another point. Yeah.
Okay. You don't see them trying to throw them behind jail. You don't see them trying to throw them in jail for soliciting prostitution, though, do you? See, it's not called prostitution. Then he raped me. That's your go-to right there. I'm not trying to hear that. Those women knew exactly what they were doing. Beverly Johnson, all of them. They knew what they were doing.
They said it was like 50 women came forward. So
at 50 years after the fact, that's another thing.
Yeah.
After the fact. Bruh, don't get me started, man. Don't even I'm trying to hear that, man. I'm not trying to hear that. But it's not a problem for the chick to go and show her fat behind at the Lakers game. Okay? I mean, you want to talk about morals? Let's go there. Let's go there. Okay. What about Roman Polanski raping all those women? I mean, like outright raping them. What about Harvey Weinstein? Weinstein? Come on, man. Don't go there with me.
Yeah, they tore his butt up, man.
Don't even try it. But here it is. This man is giving all this money and doing all this stuff for these colleges and this and that. I mean, for years and years and years and years. He's been doing that stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't just Temple. I'm talking about all kind of black colleges. You know how many kids that man put through college?
Yeah,
don't go there with me, man. Dude, okay, but let's talk about R. Kelly.
Yeah, same deal.
Now these women who were so much in his corner, they just came out the other day talking about, he had us lying on that interview he did with Gayle King. Now all of a sudden he's lying because the money stopped. No. See, now y'all getting ready to get me on this. Y'all getting ready to get me on the thing, just like Richard was with these Apple products.
I got Mike going like.
See, you coming up here starting.
Hey, what happened with Richard?
Huh? He went to go and put some clothes in the laundry or something. He had to calm down from the Apple stuff. I hope he didn't pass out. Meanwhile,
but that is funny because on that story they let the women talk. But they never let Bill Cosby say anything about what was going on. That was another thing too that I really didn't like. They didn't let him talk at all.
You know what? Like I said, especially if you know that the man is married.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean,
now, you're supposed to be so morally upright and this and that, and you know that the man is married. You should have just said no. You should have said no. What the hell are you doing in that man's house at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning in the first place? Knowing that he's married. Don't try it. Don't even try it. Don't go there with me.
What she say? He was a good mentor to her. He was a mentor.
Oh, bull. Man. Don't give me that. Yeah, you can be a good mentor at 4:00 in the afternoon. Don't give me that. Don't give me that, man.
How y'all get on Bill Cosby?
He the one who asked the question about the man. You seen her jump out the bushes naked? You seen her jump out the bushes naked? Don't even try it, man. Don't even try it. Go ahead. Hey, tell Richard to pull that one up. The chick jumped out the bushes butt naked.
He kind of had a smirk on his face when it happened too. Remember? He had a smirk on his face.
You wasn't on here on the thing, but all of those women who were sitting up there doing all.
I heard everything. I heard everything.
They was on his show at some point or another. The one who jumped out the bushes naked was Rudy's girlfriend in the
Right. She was just a special guest.
Yeah.
She wasn't like a regular. She wasn't a regular.
She was on a couple of episodes.
Right. Yeah. She was just a guest star. Yeah. You're right.
Is that the one that was pregnant? She was pregnant, right?
Nah.
I know.
One of Rudy's little friends, like when Rudy was sneaking out and going to that little club and all that. This was like in season 7. Like,
are you talking about Vanessa? That was Vanessa because she came down to Baltimore. Remember?
No.
She came down to Baltimore.
Not that one. Not the one.
No, the actress is not on that episode. No. I forget what.
You're talking about Off to See the Wretched. That's the one where they went to Baltimore to see the Wretched.
Right, yeah, right, and they was in Baltimore and got stuck in Baltimore, right?
Yeah, they actually got on a bus because the car was stolen in Delaware, and they got on a bus and still went to Baltimore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going back to Bill Cosby. Nassim. The only thing I ever thought that he was guilty of was cheating on his wife. That's it. I don't believe that he raped anybody. Basically, for the same reasons why Michael was saying what he was saying. It's like these women knew if you go into this man's house 1, 2 in the morning or whatever, wherever y'all was meeting, you know it wasn't for no tutoring or whatever.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Common sense.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right, exactly. I'm like, the man is guilty. He didn't even say that he didn't sleep and have extramarital affairs. He never said he didn't do it. He admitted to doing it.
He admitted it.
But my thing is, how you going to say the man raped? I'm like, he didn't rape you.
Well, they said he drugged them.
Right, but my thing is, in the Quaaludes, I think everybody was doing that back in those 70s. Like most of the time, people, everybody was doing that stuff.
This stuff happened in 1967, 1968.
Right, it was like,
all that stuff was going on back then.
Everybody was doing
it. You're bringing it up now. You're bringing it up now, and that man is 80-something years old.
I'm gonna say, the one thing I didn't know, I found out this morning. I don't know if y'all listen to Dr. Boyce Watkins, but his message this morning, he talks about business most of the time.
Yeah,
financial business literacy and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But sometimes when stuff like this come up, and he actually he titled his thing because he does like a daily thing on YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to find it now because he said something that I did not know was the case concerning. Okay, here we go. Concerning Dr. Cosby's case.
Yeah,
I didn't realize.
People understand what I'm saying.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. Let me see something.
You know, like back in 2002, 2003,
I have to find
I
it.
remember screaming at the top of my lungs about R. Kelly and saying, "Why are you all buying this guy's music?" Look, I think he's doing these things to little. Yes or no? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no on this. Everybody answer, please. Do you believe that the court of public opinion had a say in the Bill Cosby conviction? Do you believe that public opinion was a driving factor in the decision to convict Bill Cosby, or do you believe that the court in a vacuum on its own, independent of 10 million screaming white women who were upset about various things? Like, do you believe the court of public opinion had an impact? Hannah says no. Okay, shut up, ho says yeah. Oh, shut up, ho. That's a funny name. Okay, I see a lot of yes, Eve and Belladonna and Jennifer and Lauren.
Now this is from this morning, y'all. This is
Corey,
his live stream this morning.
All right. Okay. So we all agree because we're going to be the court. We are the Supreme Court right now. You can call us the Supreme. So Supreme Court It looks like the yeses have it, so I'm gonna put a check yes next to that
We did
question.
not
Okay.
forget to put season in the other
Second
one.
question I'd like to ask you is this: yes or no? Give me a yes or no on this. The legal system says that you're supposed to be innocent till proven guilty. No, right? You're supposed to be innocent.
That's
till guilty.
right.
Do you believe that there was a presumption of innocence in Bill Cosby's case? Do you believe that they presumed he was innocent until proven guilty, or do you believe that he was guilty
Until proven innocent.
What do you think?
Guilty until
Yeah,
proven
yes.
innocent.
Okay. Do you believe he was okay? So I see a lot of no's. Okay. So it looks like the no's are winning. Okay. So he was not presumed innocent. He was actually presumed guilty. Okay. All right.
Absolutely.
That's the answer to that question. All right. Okay. Next question I'd like to ask you is this. The Me Too movement was just taking off, right? When Cosby was convicted. I don't know if you guys remember that. The Me Too movement was just taking off. And at that time, in the beginning, even I was a supporter of the fact that, there are people who deserve justice who aren't getting it. Even I was totally fine with the idea of going out and dealing with some of the issues that exist, particularly in the Black community, right? Back in 2002, 2003, I remember screaming at the top of my lungs about R. Kelly and saying, why are you all buying this guy's music? Look, I think he's doing these things to little girls, and nobody wanted to listen. Well, years later, you were getting justice, and I actually supported that for a while until it started getting a little bit chaotic, until they got to the point where they started basically making people guilty until proven innocent, until they started basically going out and allowing an accusation to be the same as a conviction. And so I want to ask you guys this question. Do you believe that there was a connection between the emergence of the Me Too movement and the outcome of the Bill Cosby trial? Do you think the Me Too frenzy, as they called it, impacted the outcome of his trial? Do you believe the Me Too movement had something to do with Cosby's conviction? Yes or no? Give me a yes or no.
At some point, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Provoke thoughts. Miss Fat. Okay. Forever King. All right. Miss Carter. All right. And also, I see there's a troll that keeps coming in there. And Amanda Sharpley, she says, "Oxy man, step off a 5,000 feet mountain."
It's one
Amanda,
thing I want to see. Let me see if I can find this one thing he said about. Hold on.
When you see him come, he questions one violation of one of the most, which was basically as a cloak to allow them, completely innocent, to agree that this trial was a sham. Right? This ain't about did Cosby ever do anything wrong or did he not do anything wrong? That's a whole other conversation, right? Which actually leads to its own discussion about why all these incidents supposedly happened and there were no police reports filed. Many of these so-called accusers were chasing him down for many years. I don't know anybody who chases down their alleged rapist for 20 years, asking for free concert tickets or college tuition or offering to go get back into bed with him. I don't know. I just don't know.
Exactly.
That makes sense to me. And so but of course we have people that are accountophobic. I will say an accountability phobic, but I actually would like to call it accountophobic. That's the thing I like to use when people start saying, "Oh, you're homophobic," or "Oh, you're fatophobic." Remember we were talking about Lizzo, and people are like, "Oh, you're fatophobic." I'm like, "Well, no, you're accountability phobic." How about that? I'm not scared of fat people. Phobia means you're afraid of something. I have no fear of fat people. I have no fear of gay people. I have no fear of any of that stuff. But you are afraid of accountability. You are fearful that if the questions get asked, if they ask the hard questions, you won't have an answer for that. Even pay attention now. Listen. Lisa Bloom was the daughter of Gloria Allred. Gloria Allred is kind of like the white female Al Sharpton on the Me Too movement.
Right.
Millions of dollars, basically accusing men of various things, even if because she's smart enough to know that even if there's no proof, people will pay you $1 million just to make the accusation go away. So people are not paying for crimes in most cases. In many cases, they're paying to make an accusation go away because an accusation creates a stain. And that's a weapon that's being used in a predatory fashion to take down people and to settle vendettas, right? So you get a crackhead who is, who's a part-time hooker who needs some money for some more drugs. And they say, "Oh, there's a powerful man. I slept with him. I'm going to accuse him of something, and I know that I'm going to get paid just to make the accusation go away." That's what it is. That's what it is. I mean, stop getting mad at me for telling you the truth. Don't get mad at me for telling you the truth. If you can't disprove me, then you need to shut the fuck up. Seriously. Be quiet.
I know Mike like that because he cursed. I know
Lord,
Mike like I
Lisa
like that. He
No,
cursed.
there's
Lori
no,
Alfred's daughter.
no, but he's right.
He also was taught to chase checks. Like there you go. That's a good term to use. A check chasing. Listen,
Check chasing. There you go. Yeah, check chasing.
Lori Alfred's daughter.
That's gonna be the new one.
Made a lot of money for the Me Too movement. Did you know? Give me a yes or no. If you knew. Did you know that she went to Harvey Weinstein and offered to represent Harvey Weinstein? Did y'all know that? Give me a yes or no if you knew that. She offered to represent Harvey Weinstein, and she sent them a damning memo that you can find right now. The New York Times, God bless them for this, they actually published it. She sent him a damning memo where she basically said, look, most of these women, if you start asking them hard questions, they gonna fold because a lot of their stories don't hold a lot of water. If you go and you really start drilling into their backgrounds, you're gonna find some shit that will help you in your case. Now think about this. This is a lady who is the Me Too movement champion. Women's rights, women, you know the whole like women's. It goes to Harvey Weinstein. It says, look, pay me $900 an hour, and I'm gonna make all this shit go away because I know this the difference between the real shit and the bullshit, and a lot of this is bullshit. I can chop a lot of these women down because a lot of them, their stories do not hold water.
Yep. Check chasing.
So that tells you that this ain't nothing but a game.
I really want to find the one thing he said about specific about the Bill Cosby
thing. It doesn't mean that.
But I was letting that play because he made a good point right there. Let me see if I can find it.
Harvey Weinstein memo. Thumbs up button. Learn how to invest. That speak, and I believe the agenda that is harmful to other people who reparations and units.info. That's together if you need help putting things together. So testimony. That's another one where we can get them on this. Listen, in a related civil suit, Constant filed. In the deposition, Cosby acknowledged giving Constant 3 pills.
This might be
before
it.
the
This might be
sexual
it,
encounter, and spoke of giving Quaaludes in the 1970s to another accuser before engaging in sex with her. Now that was an interesting point. This is not one where I'm sitting here saying Bill Cosby never made mistakes. I think he did. I really do. But here, this is about justice. This is about the fact that trials must be fair. And I don't know if you guys remember.
I think this is what I was looking for.
They asked him. They said, "Have you ever given a woman drugs in order to have sex or something like that?" Right? Anybody remember that when they asked him that question? Have you ever, given a woman drugs to have sex? Now, Ronnie Cromer makes an excellent point. He says, "Doc, he admitted giving her a Mickey. That ain't consensual." But is it not? Can it never be consensual? Now, here's my point. Here's what I'm asking. I'm not trying to say you should be slipping nothing in nobody's drink. I'm just telling. In fact, I would tell you all, be really careful about who you sleep with and be careful about using drugs. I just say no to drugs. I don't even drink. But pay attention. Some of those women that Cosby slept with were drug addicts.
Yep.
Back in the 60s and 70s, a lot of people used drugs. And so I'm not saying that any of us knows what happened as far as the drugs go. But you're going to tell me that there was not any of those situations where those women actually asked for the drugs? Drug addicts ask for drugs. Drug addicts are happy when you offer them drugs. So remember, in that statement where they asked him, they said, "Have you ever given a woman drugs with the intention of having sex?" They didn't say involuntarily giving them drugs against their will. They just said, "Have you ever given women drugs?" He probably had. Yes, they were all using Quaaludes and all this other stuff. And there are lots of people who say, yeah, back in the 60s and 70s, we all took Quaaludes. Right. So I'm not trying to say that we know what happened. That's not the point. I don't even have to say I don't have to prove that I know what happened, because that's not how the justice system works. The justice system doesn't require you to be able to show that you know what happened. The justice system only requires you to be able to prove that nobody knows what happened. If you prove nobody knows what happened, then the person should be allowed to go free, because the burden of proof is on the accuser. The burden of proof is not on the accused. The burden of proof is not on the person who is being accused of something. Like if I go in and I go to Ronnie and I say, "Ronnie, you stole money from me last month," And somebody, it would be unfair for somebody to say, Ronnie, have you ever taken money from Dr. Boyce Watkins? And Ronnie says, well, yes. But they didn't ask, did you ever take money from him against his will? Because I might have paid Ronnie. Ronnie could have been my employee, right? So if I paid Ronnie money to do a job, and they say, Ronnie, have you ever taken money from Dr. Boyce Watkins? And he says, well, yeah. And he's thinking, yeah, he gave me a paycheck. He paid me for doing the job, right? And somebody says, we caught you. You admitted in the court of law that you took money from Dr. Boyce Watkins. What kind of bullshit is that? I want you to think about this. This is why this platform's only for intelligent Black people. Any intelligent person.
I still haven't found the one clip, but it's in this video. If y'all want to look, somebody asks, "Who is this person?" This is Dr. Boyce Watkins. He does his live streams every day, for the most part. You don't even have to type doctor. All you have to do is just type in Boyce Watkins to find his channel. Here it is, right here. Hold on.
How long is that? How long is that video? I'm gonna have to
about 38 minutes or whatever. And it's a live stream. Yeah, it's a live stream.
Wow.
But let me try to yeah, again, it's Boyce, B-O. Every time I try to make it so y'all can see it, this screen. Okay, here we go. Can y'all see his name right there? That's how you spell his name.
Yeah, Boyce Watkins. Okay.
His name.
Yeah.
Picture of this is his channel right here. As a matter of fact, let me put the link in the chats for people that want to just click the link and see it. Hold up. Okay.
Well, what's the chords for next week?
That's the link for him. But what he said in this particular thing, I didn't mean to play all that, but he was making so many good points. I was letting it go.
Yeah,
what
he was
that whenever Bill Cosby, the first time that I guess it was years ago when that came up in court about this particular, it's like the reason why he got locked up is for one specific person that works at Temple. I think that's what he's actually doing the time for. He's not doing the jail time for all the other stuff that he was accused of.
It's
only doing jail time. He only got charged.
Yeah,
three. With the lady
Andrea Constant.
Right.
That's the one that he gave that $3 million to.
Exactly. And he talked about it. The boys talked about it earlier in this chat. But he said that, did y'all know that they were not supposed to bring that up again in this case where he actually was found guilty and sent to jail?
They weren't supposed to bring it up.
Information was not even. They said it was a signed deposition or whatever. Court approved that this cannot be used against them. Right, exactly. And guess what they did? They
brought it back up
and used it on him. And that's one of the. I think what it is that I think they're filing something new. I think Dr. Bill Cosby just filed another appeal, but the appeal is based off of the fact that they used, they used stuff that they weren't supposed to use.
Right, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
What's the name? He brought that up earlier, talking about Bill Cosby said that he doesn't feel any remorse and all of this, and he would. That's what he's talking about.
Right. He doesn't feel remorse.
What he's talking about.
Anything wrong. Yeah. Everything was consensual. Why would he feel remorse?
Look at that. Another shot to the helmet. Dirty football play. Sorry.
Okay, I don't know. But anyway, but yeah,
dude just gave Tennessee's quarterback Tannehill a shot to the head.
Okay, but yeah, that's the reason why he said he didn't feel any remorse, because he didn't commit the crime that they're saying that he did. Now, did he cheat on his wife? Yep, he's admitted that. Yep. Did he rape the woman? He's saying no. So why would he feel remorseful for something he didn't do? He's like, yeah, I slept with him, but I didn't rape him. That particular woman, I don't even think he slept with her. I think he just felt her or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, he touched her breast.
That was it. It wasn't even he drugged her. It wasn't even that he had sex with this particular woman.
Man, let me tell you.
But yeah, this is the one that got him put in jail, and he paid the $3 million. He paid her $3 million. He has a document that says you cannot use this against me, and they turned right around and put the man in jail using that against him.
Well, he's a
Bruh.
black man. He's a black man. So what you think?
You know what? Man, look, we took some pictures at my job for the new website, and we all had to, stand close together. And the hygienist who's engaged and all of that, who I work with, she had her doggone boob on my arm. Okay, I'm not feeling sexual assault from it.
Mike was like, I wasn't feeling sexual assault. I was feeling sexually aroused.
I ain't say all that, but I'm, like, dude, come on, man. Look, it killed me. Well, he touched my breast and this and that. Nobody say nothing when you touch his balls by accident.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
So,
How about this? How about these women who go to these doggone shows with the dancing bear crew and you sucking these dudes off and you know you got a husband at home?
it's a lot. It's a lot. Like I said, that it is BS what they did to Bill Cosby.
You know what I mean? When men go to strip clubs, we don't do that to women. We don't do all that. We might sit there and we might look at them and house and who and throw a couple of dollar bills, but we ain't sucking nothing.
Right. Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But yeah, Dr.
Y'all girls know what I'm talking about. Y'all know who the dancing bear crew is. That's why you ain't saying nothing.
You might be a
What'd
little
you say,
bit out
Jazz?
my league. I forgot what I was getting ready. It was something that Boyce had said earlier, but I forgot. I forgot.
Like, come on, man. Y'all be sitting up there getting it in. You be letting the dudes drill them. They be getting drilled at these things.
He's a deep dude, though. I done listened to him a few times on a couple topics. He's a deep brother.
Yeah, he's usually talking about black people and finance and stuff like that. Being financially literate and all that. But sometimes, he'll talk about stuff like this. And today he titled the thing. What he titled it? Bill Cosby is standing up for himself,
and they don't like it.
It's like he actually titled the video that today. So
yeah, he's a deep brother, and also I don't know if you guys ever heard, but Dr. Umar Johnson, he's another.
I look at, but see with him, something I don't know about him though.
Hey, yo,
I know he's supposed to be Frederick Douglass. He's supposed to be an offspring.
Yeah, he's Frederick Douglass's. I think he's one of his nephews.
He said some good
Something
stuff.
about him that seems shady though. I'm sorry, man.
I know what you mean.
I don't know. I met the brother over the summer. My daughter actually knows him personally. That took me out.
Oh, bro.
My daughter actually knows him. She introduced me to him. I'm like, yo, how you know him?
He's from North Philly.
He's from North Philly. Yeah. Uh-oh. Guess who just popped up?
Uh-oh.
But
yeah.
I mean, I've been following Dr. Umar for a minute.
Yeah, me too.
For a while, and I know he used to talk about the school that he was trying to build, and
and
then when the first time, you're right, the money exactly. It's like where the money at? So now he finally purchased a building in Delaware, and it's just like, but the people
working on that
some people have taken a picture of it.
Actually, the thing that I went to that he was speaking at, he actually talked about that whole thing. The Philadelphia City Council and them and some real estate developers or something like that actually stopped him from building that school here. And that's why he's building it in Delaware.
Yeah, he was supposed to have some property. I think it was in Virginia. I think
Atlanta,
it was like
Atlanta,
2 years ago. Yeah, it was like some years ago. And it's like just when he claimed he was getting ready to get that $1 million, and then something came out with some woman that he slept with. Or something, remember? And then all the money, like this,
she put him out there. Yeah, she put him out.
It's like he got some.
Here we go again.
He got some shady.
Here we go again.
Yeah, exactly. Here we go again. That's why I said, well, Umar. I know you're right. Exactly. He slept with that, and it's like all that. It's like I don't know. It's like with him, something ain't right in the Kool-Aid.
Hey James, what's going on there, James?
Damn, what did I walk in on? Damn, I went to the wrong park. I did. That looked like my cousin. But hey, how about you?
I always have the intention of doing music discussions, but usually Mike will come in and change this discussion. So You know, so we talked about several different things.
Hey, man, we're talking about I changed it up.
Yeah.
Oh no, you don't want to come and talk about sports. That was the first change up. The first change up was when you came and started talking about
Look
and
here,
then Not Thing came in talking about Bill Cosby and all that stuff. And then y'all pissed me off about the Apple stuff, so I had to let y'all have it with the Apple stuff. And we barely said anything about music. That's what happened.
Well, since he's on here, let me go ahead and change into my Randall Cunningham there.
Music.
Somebody's echoing bad.
Somebody echoing. Yeah.
She must be using the Apple device.
That's Jamie.
Hold on.
He must be using the echoing Apple device.
No, I got the
James.
Yeah.
James.
Matter of fact,
In here too, the one that started that Nate. I don't know.
Music Soul Child got a new album out. Y'all heard Music album?
No, I didn't know you had a new album.
He got a new joint. He got a new joint.
James, are you all right? Are you still trying to get it fixed or something? What's up?
No, I'm just I have time.
Oh, okay.
That's James with the PS4 digital delay.
Okay. Somebody said everybody echoing. I'm not hearing echoing. Let me go listen to it on YouTube real quick. Hold on.
The only time I hear echo is when James speaks.
I hear the echo all over the thing, but it came up when James showed up.
Okay, well, let me my stuff. I'm right.
James.
Right.
Yes, we heard about Africa.
Yeah, when I listen to it on my phone, yeah, it is nothing but echoing. Wow. I don't hear it on StreamYard though. I'm listening to
When James left,
the echo went to.
Now it's in here though.
Now I still hear that.
I still hear echo.
He done did something.
I think that's you, Richard.
How is it me?
I don't know.
How
Somebody
would it not
on
be
you?
all
Somebody
the time?
on you?
And then as soon as he comes in, that happens, and then you saying it's me.
I don't know. Maybe your phone is doing this thing. I don't know. Or somebody's got their TV on or something.
No, I have headphones on. I'm not coming out of my studio.
Right. I have headphones on.
Anybody got YouTube on?
No.
All right, Scorpio. Do you still hear the echo, Scorpio?
Not now. Well,
It's a little bit.
Oh goodness.
And I refreshed my browser too, and it's still echoing.
No, what it is, we didn't raise so much hell. Now the FBI is in this, is what it is.
Hey, they're listening in. That's probably what it is.
That's what it is. Here he comes again.
I don't know, James. This thing, since you came in, has been echoing.
James is he like Vlad TV. He the Fed.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, James.
That's good.
What's up with them Cowboys, James?
Man, that echo is bad.
Dag, James, what you doing over there, boy?
Well, right now, I'm right in Baltimore beat down.
Yeah. Oh. I'm sitting here on my Apple watching the game.
Let me drop out and come back in, and I don't know if that does anything.
What about y'all?
No, it's still.
Yeah.
See, man.
Huh? All right, let me do this. I'm going to drop all of y'all out, but stay in the lobby. All y'all stay in the lobby. Don't leave the lobby. Just hold on. Okay, this is a test of just me talking. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm doing a test of just me talking. I will bring y'all back in a second. Hold on. Let me see. Test of just me talking. I will bring y'all back in a second. Hold on. Okay, I don't hear an echo right now. Okay, I don't hear an echo right now. Okay. I'm gonna start bringing y'all back in now, and I'm gonna bring y'all in one at a time. So let me do Mike first. All right, Mike, say something.
Yo,
Okay.
I can still hear the echo.
You hear echo? Did you hear echo when I dropped you out?
No.
All right, let me try something else. Then hold on. Hey D, say something. Tell me if you hear echo.
No, I hear you good.
Do you don't hear echo?
Uh, yeah, I do hear it.
So it's still there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Stand by. Hold on. All right, Nasim, do you hear echo, man?
No, I don't hear it at all.
You don't hear it. Okay. All right, stay there. All right, Brandy, do you hear an echo?
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna
see.
stand by. I'm gonna drop you out. Hold on. And James, do you hear an echo?
No.
You don't hear it.
It now.
Oh, you hear it now?
Not as much.
All right, I'm hold stand by. Stand by. So Nasim, you're the only one not hearing it.
All right, so let me see if I talk. Hold on, because I got my phone on too. Let me turn that up.
Oh man, it might was you the whole time then.
All right, go. No, I'm hearing it.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, echo.
Oh, you do hear it. All right, hold on. All right, hold on. Let me try one. I'm gonna bring all y'all back in. Hold on. Let me do this. All right, let me bring all of us back in. All right, do y'all hear echo now?
No.
Wait a minute.
That sounds good now.
Yeah, it's
good?
fine. Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well,
I started it off.
I had to do some playing around, whatever. But I guess it's all good for now.
We
But
just hear
nobody hears
Choppy
echo.
James. We just hear Choppy James and 112 DZ just came in the chat room.
Oh, what's going on? 112 DJ. I was just playing the bass not that long ago, man. That you gave me, man.
112 DZ.
Let me see. For those of you who don't know, 112 DZ gifted me this bass guitar free of charge, sent it to me in the mail because I had uploaded a video asking what kind of bass guitar I should buy. And he decided, was like, man, I got one I don't even use. So I still don't know how to play it yet, but
Sounded all right to me. You know what? I can see you playing that thing more and more. I'm trying to picture you in space.
Do.
Y'all look at the video? Did y'all look at the video I did with me playing the bass line that you hear me playing right now? See the song that I did with my old band where I had my keyboard playing. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah,
And
I
I was
seen.
playing with the keyboard. Yeah, that's what that song is called. Anything You Want. Anything you want, anything you need, I can satisfy if you just build. Oh man, I'm about to lay the chords down real quick again now. On the
You
Dude,
know,
this dude just did a heck of a scramble.
you know what song I thought you was playing? You remember that old '80s song? The one to go,
I mean,
That's
it's a very familiar bass line. I didn't come up
Cause I
with.
can't
I didn't write
wait
this particular
for
song.
the
This
baby. I can't wait.
yeah,
was
that's what I thought he was. I was like,
it was the guitar player that used to be in the band that wrote this particular tune, who did the music, and then Jason, the lead singer, wrote the words. So it's very familiar. It's not original, but the song is original, but that tune is not really. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if I can get that track real quick before we go. Uh, Hold on. Anything you want. Well, of course, my sound just disappeared because I forgot that I created that sound for the tutorial. Let me see.
Wow.
Right, boom. Y'all can still hear the keyboard, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't know what the tempo should be. Is that like 16 beats? I think I need 16 for the loop. So are y'all still trying to do the making beats again? Y'all still want to do that? Don't you all talk at once now.
Me.
What you say, Brandy?
I said it don't matter to me.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
ready.
I mean, I would like to get in. I just don't know what I'm doing.
That's all right. Brandy will show you how to do it.
I feel so lost.
She'll show you what to do. Oh, that wasn't right. I don't know where that chord came from. Hold up. I need to slow that tempo down too. Step. No, we want to do replace. Quantize is on. Do 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 do. I'm just doing all this just so I can play my little bass note again. I guess the tempo is 100. Let me go to 100. All this so I can play my little my bass notes again. All right, let me see if this is it. Oh, that last chord was wrong. I had the whole thing and then I messed up on the last chord. What is it? Something like that. Let me try one more time. 2, ready, and. I think that should be it, right? I feel happy again. Oh man, that was only 8 beats. Okay, hold up. I can fix that. I think. Hold up. Without having to re-record it. Hold up. I think I can do it without having to re-record it. Try it again.
Well, these Ravens are looking boss bad up in here, Jack.
All season long.
I wonder why I did that. Ah. Anyway, so the Ravens are still losing. The Ravens are still losing, y'all.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they get on. I mean, I ain't got nothing against them, but see, yeah, few of your cousins kept talking smack all year long, so nothing personal. They got to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, they got to get it.
Yeah, well, I'm not the ones that I'm not one of the ones that be talking trash. So,
Oh, I know you do, but yeah,
we gonna try this one more time. I should have it this time. There we go. Yeah, let me put a quick drum beat on it real quick. And then we gonna jam. Once I put this drum beat down, which is gonna be the easiest thing I can find. Hold on, let me move this keyboard out the way, my typing keyboard out the way, so I can get to these buttons over here.
That's right. Get on in there, boy.
This is channel 2. Yeah, it's channel 2. Go to category search. Hold on, so that I can Get the sound that I want. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Get the sound that I want. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And when you get done, me and you gonna have to talk about this bass because I'm still in that debate with that.
Well, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, the keyboard player and the bass gotta they just gotta make sure that they're synced, or it's going to be a clash. It's going to be a
Yeah,
clash.
and like I said, I know that.
If you're playing an F minor chord and he's playing the E on the bass, it's a clash. So it's like even
Right.
if the note is wrong, at least if both of y'all are wrong together, it won't sound as bad. But that's what I say. That's why I say y'all got to
Yeah, but I mean, but if you got a bass player, then I'm not gonna run my bass line. Let him do it or her, whatever.
right.
Wow. All the Ravens getting ready to get put out there at the 2-minute warning.
All right, let me hear that. All right.
Wow.
Anything you want, anything you need, I can satisfy if you just believe. Anything you want, anything you need, I can satisfy. Just give me a try. All you have to do, I could do this all night, but of course my fingers will get tired. I really gotta work on my timing to play on the. I gotta play with the groove better.
Wow.
So y'all can still hear the bass even though the keyboard is playing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was fun for me.
Yo, man.
At least I got some music done on this live stream.
Hey, from the looks of it, man, I think the Titans gonna mess around and win the Super Bowl this year.
I hope they do. I really do.
Is this the first time that the Ravens played this particular team?
No way.
I'm talking about this season. I'm talking about.
I think so.
Well, I tell you what, they're not doing a very good job, and they got a minute left because they out of it. It's a wrap. All that Baltimore's balling this year, and Ravens are balling. Well, they ain't balling this game at all.
And that's why I'm about to. That's exactly the reason why I'm about
James, you ain't got nothing to say about no football. Have a seat.
I got something to say about
Have
football.
a seat.
You want the same seat?
Just have a seat.
I'm gonna sit there and
Have a seat, man. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. Look here, man.
There we go.
You ain't got nothing to say there, homie.
I'll be back, y'all. I'll be
You
back.
ain't got nothing to say, man. Look here, bruh. Let me tell you something here, brother. Check this out. I know you ain't talking. You better sit right over there with Brandy and don't say anything. You don't have a look. Come see Mike McCarthy. You talk that stuff when Mike McCarthy come back next year. All right? And we're gonna beat y'all again. We're gonna beat y'all again. We're gonna win the division again.
No. What you
We're gonna win the division again, man. And I'm gonna tell you something else too.
quarterback?
Man, oh man, don't give me that quarterback. I know you ain't talking about back. I know you ain't talking about the quarterback. I know you ain't talking about the quarterback. You can't even find a receiver. There's a difference between not being able to find a receiver and getting cheap shot spear hit in the back of the head. Don't give me that. Oh man, I don't want to hear. Look here, man, bruh. Look,
Michael
you ain't
Irvin,
got nothing to say. I wish I could zap you, man.
whatever.
Man, you sitting up here with a whole bunch of man. Just go play your PlayStation, man. Before I pull the jersey out on you. Don't pull the jersey out on you, man, because dude, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say, homie. Nathan Jones. Nathan Jones.
All your Eagles
Your
fans.
team sucks, man. Your team sucks. You had your whole squad this season. You couldn't do nothing with it. You blamed it on the coach. Nah. You're fired.
We've all been saying, look, we
fired.
13 years. I only want to get it. 13
Man.
years. We
took the division from you. We put you guys out. You couldn't do nothing with it. We got your coach fired. And we'll see you next season, man. We'll see you next season. Hey, at least my city didn't assassinate the president.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, crickets now. Yeah, cricket. Tennessee just knocked Baltimore out of it, man.
Y'all get it last. Just like you laughed at Michael Irvin and you laughed at Tony Romo. We laughed at your last quarterback now. And where
Excuse me. We laughed at Michael Irvin because during warm-ups he was giving people the middle finger who was in the stands. That's why he got laughed at. We was not laughing at his injury. So I know you ain't got You ain't got nothing to say calling my fans classless, man.
That's
Look,
all I do.
I wasn't the one sitting over there crying when y'all threw away your whole season and blaming on the coach. You had your full squad, man. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say.
Nothing you got to say. What we wanted.
Games. You know what? All right, that's it. All right. Since you're gonna be doing all that talking, all that chatter, you just hold on right there for a second. I got something for you. You just all right. I got something for your ass.
I'm sorry. We done took over Dak on podcast. I'm sorry.
Okay, here he go. Changing his clothes on the camera. Oh my goodness, is it that deep?
They still celebrating that one.
I had to go to the closet on you because of all that talking, all that chatter right there. I had to go to the closet on you, sir.
Fine.
You're doing all that talking. You see that? There it is. There it is right there. There it is right there with the Apple phone. You see that? There you go. There you go right there. Read it and weep, son. Read it and weep. Read it and weep.
Oh my God, he has on an eagle shirt.
Oh, there you go. There you go, right there. If you want, I can change it up. If you want, I can change it up. Even with the Oxford shirt on, man, it still looks good on me. And here's a Hall of Famer. Here's a bona fide Philadelphia Eagle Hall of Famer.
But it's still on the couch. It all means the same thing. Just your ass down on the couch with us.
Man, that's right. But who put y'all asses on the couch? You want to sit there doing all that talking?
Put ourselves down there because we got exactly what we want. The coach gone.
So you just you blame it on the coach. Blame it on the coach. Blame it on the coach. You blame it on everybody, but who you need to blame it on? Man.
Now you said because now we about to
there you go. Yeah, you don't hear me blaming it on the coach, do you? There's the coach right there. There's the coach right there. You see the coach? There's the coach. He's the only one who didn't get fired. The only one who didn't get fired in our division. See that? You up there blaming it on the coach.
He will soon. Give it time.
Man, you know what? I tell you what. Look at that. I want you to read this and weep, son. You see that? Yeah! Right there. And you sit on the couch with Brandy, you talking all that talk.
Yeah, for my damn cousin.
Talking all that talk. See that? There you go, right there. And for all of y'all who's in the chat room, just let them know. My team was the Philadelphia March of Dimes this season. Half of my doggone squad was out. And I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh my
I'm
God!
gonna tell you something. Dallas Cowboys had their whole team. Their whole team was in full strength. They couldn't do nothing, man. They couldn't do nothing. So there you go, right there. There you go. Philadelphia Eagles, baby. Philadelphia Eagles.
That's all I'm hearing.
There you go.
Has anybody ever got dressed on a live stream before?
I had to put
Or is this a live
I got
stream?
the
First?
camera on.
No, he deserves
Is
this.
this a live stream first? Do you just get dressed in the middle of the live stream?
He deserves this. Oh, look. Go to Nathan. Put up Nathan Nelson's thing. Look at what he said.
Is that
the next one? The next one.
James? Is that you? He's the one that started it. James, yes, James.
Football. See, we done took over my cousin podcast. Let me focus on my other cousins right now. I done took care of you. Let me focus on my other cousins.
Sonny uploaded something on Facebook that looked like Vernon was in it. Is Vernon in Baltimore or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't even realize it. Okay. We're talking about our first cousins, y'all. Okay, we back to the stream now.
Yeah.
I just thought I would ask because I just noticed that one of our first cousins.
Yeah.
We have a first cousin that lives in where does he live? Where does Vernon live? What state did he live in?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, right. And I saw him in a video with a cousin that lives here in Baltimore. That's why I was like, wait a minute. Is he here?
I'm surprised. He might still. Not sure. So.
Oh, okay. All right. But yeah.
Yeah, we try to have a lot of fun on here, but me and James been going at each other all week.
Oh yeah.
Is it that serious about football? You know what? It's more serious about Apple products. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when this stream is over, you rewind it and see when I was going off earlier today. Everybody wanted to laugh at me when I was going off on them about those daggone Apple products. Taking all my money and then telling me what I can and can't do with it. I'm about to get upset again, yo.
God. We're not going through that again.
I'm about to get upset again.
We're not going through that again. Oh, Lord. Here we go. All right, hey, y'all, look, I'm about to cut out, man. Y'all have a good night. All right.
You do the same.
All right, hey, Brandy and James. We'll see y'all again next year. Okay, D.
Bye, Mike. You have a good one.
All right, Mike.
Oh, you talking to me?
Huh? Who's that?
I heard somebody say that too. Like, are you talking to me?
Yeah, who was that?
Oh, you know what? That must was D. It looked like she on the phone.
Oh, D on the phone.
It must was somebody talking to her. Because we heard someone go, "Are you talking to me?"
I thought that was James' girlfriend or something.
Oh Lord.
Nah, D is actually that was somebody on D's phone that she's talking to that said that. All right, Mike.
Take care, man.
I you too.
And don't forget to change your pampers before you leave.
Too late, he's gone. Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
so
yeah.
so are y'all trying to do a beat next week, or y'all just want to just chill on that? Well, I guess the only person that makes the beat right now is Brandy, so it's up to Brandy.
See, you like putting me on the spot, don't you?
Okay, who else on here makes beats? D don't know how to use her equipment. Nassim don't know how to do it. My cousin don't know how to do it. So who's left? You. And you know, Mike hasn't done one in who knows how long. So who's left? It's not even trying to put you on the spot. It's just who's left. If Rocky was in here, I asked him, but he's not here. So
it doesn't matter to me. I'm up for any type of challenge. Actually, Nassim got me working on a challenging thing now.
Okay.
It's ticking me off too.
Yeah, and she came up with that. As a matter of fact, Jazz, I sent you those chorus and I sent them to her too. And
okay. Is she working on that song?
A couple hours.
I know you're talking about because you sent me some email or something you sent me.
Yeah.
With Google Drive thing or something. I don't know. But I know you was playing a bass line and then you added chords to it.
Yeah.
So Brandy's working on that?
Yeah, she came up with something already.
Oh, you already got it? Teddy Roddy? Brandy? Brandy Riley.
You mean Missy Elliott?
Oh,
Missy.
jeez.
There's a music theory question for me from Mayoli. Mayoli, there's a spot on the panel now that Mike on if you wanted to come on. But what's your question, Mayoli? I mean, you did give me a super chat today, so the least I can do is answer your question. Oh man. What's your question, man? Hurry up, man, because we about to get off soon anyway. Oh yeah. We're just waiting for you, Mayoli. We're waiting for your question,
I gotta
homeboy.
go finish watching the Parenthood, the old joint.
Oh, you must be watching it on Stars then.
It's on no, it's on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Amazon Prime. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know they had. I knew Stars had it, but I didn't know Amazon Prime had on Parenthood too.
Yeah.
I like that show too. I definitely. I
Robert
just like
Downey.
looking at Zaria because Reagan Gomez Preston was just so cute back then. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, back then.
Hey Zaria.
Zaria.
Yes, sir. Does a major hold up. Require a 9 and 11. Does a major 13 or minor 13 require a 9 or 11? That's a very that's a very interesting question. And I like to give you the how many of you ever seen Leon Phelps before? What's that movie called? The Ladies Man. How many of you ever seen that?
It's been a minute.
You're like that. That's why I used to be like, yeah. I like the major 13 chord in and I also like the I believe Mayoli, the only thing that you really have to have is that 7. You really all you have to have is that the major 7 or minor 7, I should say, depending on which chord you're talking about. As long as you have that major 7, it can't be just a major 7 though. It can't be just a major 7. You have to have at least 1, 3, and 7. 1, 3. You can play 1, 3, 7, 13, and it's still a C major 13. Let me say that again. If we're doing a C chord, and I play the 1, which is C, E is 3. Now, so that's 1 and 3. Then I play the 7, which is B. So that's 1, 3, 7. And then if I add the 13, which is A, you do have a C major 13 chord. It's still considered a C major 13 chord.
Yo, Mayoli, man, I'm gonna show you a book that you gotta get, man.
Mayoli has books. I think he has books. I'm not saying he was just asking a specific question. He was asking which note. See, those books just show you the chord. Like he's asking which notes can you omit from the chord and it still be considered that chord. That's why he was asking like which notes can he omit. And what I was telling him, like if you want to see chord, well, let me do this. Hold up. And he has this program, so hold on. Let me do this. I don't really need to share the audio, just the screen, right? Okay. All right, Mayoli. So I got the 1. I'm in C major, right? So 1, 3. Even if I don't play the 5, right? But play the major 7, I have a major 7 chord. So once I have that major 7 chord, I can omit the 9 and the 11. And as long as I play this A, it's still a major 13. I don't know if that helps or not. Helps you out or not. So for a major 13 chord, I can just play 1. I'm sorry, 1, which is C, E, which is 3, the major 7, which is B, and A. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that does answer his question. Yeah, you can, and it's still considered a C major 13. And of course, you can add the 9 and the 11, and you can even add the 5, and you still have a full C major 13. But all you really need is 1, 3, 7, 13, and you can take all the other notes away and still have a major 13. So that's hopefully that he said it does help. All right. Cool beans, cool beans. He said it helps him. It helped. It helped him. Anybody else in the chat have another music question? Because I'll probably be signing off soon because it is almost midnight my time. In my live stream, I did say I'll be answering questions. We never really got around to that because of other topics being brought up.
Oh,
I'm sorry, man, but it just when it comes to the Eagles truck, it just I I ain't even gonna go.
Something. Hold up. This is I do have a Let me email this to myself. And we'll end off. This is not a one gotta go thing either. So it's not one gotta go. But let me email this to myself so that I can put it up on the screen on the computer. Hold on. Where's my email address? Right here. Okay. So I'm gonna email it to myself for live stream. Because I thought that this was a good question. I said, oh, I like this question. All right, let me pull it off from my email now. Hold on. Boom, boom, boom. At least I think I emailed myself. Did I? I'm
I
like,
don't know.
where's it? Like, where's the email? Like, hello, it's just a simple picture. It doesn't take that long for a picture to upload, does it? I mean, I know I'm streaming and everything, but it don't take that long. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go to my sent folder. Did it send folder? Did it go out? Did it send out? Yeah, it did. Okay, hold on. All right. The problem is I only see it on my phone. I don't see it on the computer. If I don't get it on the computer, I can't show y'all the picture I want y'all. It's got to show up on the computer, not just my phone. Why are you doing this to me? Ah, that's why I should have did this earlier. Bear with me for a second, y'all. Hold on. I'll be right with you. Oh, I gotta get my keyboard up. Ugh, back over here. Oh, I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go here. Okay, at least I got the picture here. Okay. So download. So I don't like Google Mail. I don't know how to use it. Hit this. Copy image. Save image. That's what I want to do. Okay. Okay, it's almost ready, y'all. It's almost just about ready. Just about ready. Okay, do y'all see that? No, not yet. Do y'all see that? I'd like to know what y'all answers are for these. I don't know why Nassim left. I know he would have loved to answer this, but he always dropping out and not saying bye. Said, who's your favorite rapper who can act? I'm just curious. You got Tupac, Ice Cube, Will Smith, Ludacris, Queen Latifah, Most Def, T.I., Common, 50, LL, Ice T, and DMX. Just curious.
How many can we choose?
You said you're confused.
I said, how many can we choose?
I don't know. How many do you think you should be able to choose? Should you be able to choose three, one from each row? Well, it doesn't have to be one from each row, but you can just choose three. How about that?
Yeah.
12. So yeah, three is what, 1/4? Yeah, 1/4. So yeah, you can choose three different ones. You can choose 1/4 of the people up there.
I got mine.
All right, that's it. What's up?
Will Smith, Queen Latifah, and LL Cool J.
Okay, okay. I'm shocked though because Tupac was a great actor. You know, you wouldn't put him in your top three though.
No, not my top three. He probably be like number 4.
Dag. Okay, so you think that Queen Latifah can act better than Tupac?
Oh yeah, I've watched her. She's awesome.
Okay. Oh, I'm not saying she's not. I'm not saying she's not. I loved her in Living Single,
Yeah.
and I know she did that movie where she was with her and LL did that movie together. That was a nice movie too. I liked her in that movie, and of course, Set It Off. Everybody saw it and Set It Off.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, she said it all.
Yeah.
You got that right.
We can barely hear you, James, but we heard what you said. Fresh Sounds Florida said it's between Will Smith, Tupac, and Queen Latifah, where those are your three because you're allowed to choose three people. So okay, so Fresh Sounds Florida said Will Smith, Tupac, Queen Latifah. All right, D or James, who's your three?
3 what?
Oh my goodness, he's not even
Um,
paying attention.
I'm sorry. I just said to Mimi. No, just tell me one more time, and I can tell you 3. Come.
Look at the picture on the screen. Choose three. Choose three.
Okay.
You can choose
Who's your
three.
favorite rapper who can act? Okay. Oh. I can't say Luda because Luda only did. Well, I mean, he may have done 1 or 2, but the one he was good at was only Fast and the Furious. I think you got to have more titles than Fast and the Furious. Um, DMX is good. I mean, he was pretty nice. 50, he all right. I would have to say Tupac, Q, and Will Smith.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, and 3 are on the list. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, because they both got a lot of credits, and I think Tupac would have had more had he not died. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt about that. The ones that he did, I think he was incredible in, and he went to school for it here in Baltimore, School of the Arts.
yeah, I didn't. Yeah,
He was.
I heard uh, documentary. I didn't know that. So yeah,
Yeah, he didn't go. He didn't go to this. Well, I knew he went to the School of the Arts. Everyone in Baltimore knew that, but people was assuming he went here for music, and it's like, no, he went to the School of the Arts for acting. He didn't go to the School of the Arts for music. He was there because of his acting ability. So yeah, so he definitely studied the craft while he was younger too. So Brandy said Queen.
you gotta be trained on acting.
Did you say LL? No, who did you say, Brandy? I'm sorry.
I said Queen Latifah, Will Smith, and LL Cool J.
Okay. Ain't that something? All three of them had their own sitcoms. You had In the House, You got Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and then Living Single. Okay. All right. So, D, did you pick your three?
My three would be LL Cool J, uh, uh, Queen Latifah, and Tupac.
Okay. I definitely will say Tupac. That's hands down. So, yeah, Tupac. And to be honest with you, I was very impressed with Ice-T when he was doing the every time he would pop up on New York Undercover until JC finally blew his head off after he pointed that gun to his son, looking like he was getting ready to shoot his son, and before you know it, 5 minutes later, he blew his head off. It was like self-defense, called self-defense. But anyway, but let me see. Okay, so Tupac for sure. The thing about Ice Cube is I've never seen Ice Cube not act like himself. That's the problem. It's like every time he's acting, he's himself. In Boys in the Hood, he's Ice Cube. In Friday, he's still Ice Cube with a little bit of comedy here and there. But I've never seen him actually do different roles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at least with Will Smith, I can say that just on his TV show alone, a tear still comes to my eye with that scene with Ben Vereen playing his father, and his father walked out, and he was like, and he looked at Uncle Phil and said, "Why you don't want me, man?" And then he fell into his arm. It's like, yo, that joint still brings a tear to my eye, and I'm like, this dude who I grew up listening to as a comedic rapper, you know what I'm saying, is got me crying on a sitcom. So I have to give it to Will Smith. So okay, so Tupac, Willie Will, and I think somebody that's like, even though I haven't seen him recently in a lot of stuff, Most Def can act his behind off, yo. Most Def is good. He actually was on that Bill Cosby show. What's it called? Cosby Mysteries. I think he was a regular on that show, if I'm not mistaken. But I like Most Def. Is he going to be in my top three though? Let me see. Is he going to be in my top three?
Yeah, because most deaf. I mean, I'm not gonna say that he couldn't act, but I mean, he didn't do nothing to me that would stand out and say that his acting skills is serious. But that's just me.
Yeah. I don't know if maybe Most Def will be in my top five. So I got Tupac, I got Will Smith, because Will Smith, to this, like I said, to this day, if I look at that clip when he said, "Why he don't want me, man?" It's like I still have a tear come to my eye. And even that episode when he got shot, and then Carlton bought that gun, and at the end when he said, "I saved your life, you owe me, I want the gun." And then Carlton finally gave him the gun, and he walked out. And then Will Smith, he just started crying. It's like, yo, I had another tear coming out of my eye, so I gotta give it to Will. I just don't know who my number three is. I don't know who my number
Wow.
three is. So Tupac, Will Smith.
Will Smith. There's no doubt that dude got skills in acting.
Who's my number three? I like Common though. Common be he's good with his acting. He's good. I've seen him in a couple of the movies. He did the one where he was the star basketball player with Queen Latifah. When he was the basketball dude, and she was the nurse or something like that when he injured himself, and Felicia Rashad played his mother. What's the name of that movie?
I don't know, man. With me, Carmen, the only thing that stand out with Carmen is when he did that movie with what's those two comedians? Faye, that white girl, something Faye. Uh,
I don't know. I was asking about the movie that he did with Felicia Rashad played his mother, and Queen Latifah was like the therapist. I liked him in that movie. I liked him in Barbershop 3. I liked him in Barbershop 3, but I don't know if I would say, I don't know who my number three is. I like DMX too. I think of DMX is like, the roaches, the rats, my mother, I hate him, I love him. Okay, I gotta pick. I gotta pick the number 3.
I would have never thought he was 4'7". I mean, you be looking at a dude so short, but he got such a deep voice. Like you
Oh,
just
DMX is short. I didn't know
yeah,
he was short. Okay,
yeah, he's
I
short.
didn't know he was short. Okay, so I guess if I have to go with the movies that I like, I guess it would be 1, 2, 3, Tupac, Ice Cube, and Will Smith. Because even though Ice Cube plays himself, man, I really enjoy his movies. I really enjoy. And Friday is one of my favorite movies of all time. I mean, but not because of him, really. More so because of Chris Tucker, but still. But anyway, all right. It's 11:57, and I thought I was only going to be in online for like an hour until I started talking about that Apple stuff, and y'all messed me up.
I wish I'm gonna have to rewind that and hear this Apple stuff for you to get pissed off. And I don't never seen you get pissed off, so I really got to see this.
It's all good, but I had to let people know why Apple suck. I tell you that. Did D go to sleep on us?
Yeah,
She looked like she was sleeping there for a second. I was about to go.
No,
I got
no.
I was about to hit that.
That's all right, D. We know you got church tomorrow, girl.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
know
I do.
DMX was from Baltimore though.
Oh, DMX. Oh yeah, DMX from Baltimore.
I had no idea. I never knew that.
Oh, you talking about he was born? Yeah,
Let me see. Let me look
but
that
he
up.
was. Huh?
I said, let me look that up because I never knew that. I never knew. Earl Simmons, known as DMX. Hold up. It says he was born in Mount Vernon, New York, though. Well, that's Wikipedia. Wikipedia do a lot of lines, so because people go in there and change the stories up. Was he supposed to have been born here or just lived here? Like Tupac wasn't born here, but he lived here. Is that the same thing with him that he just lived here for a while?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm looking now. Hold up. Yeah, it says New York is his origin though. But oh well, I'll have to look later. But for right now, I'm about to get off. All right, so I'm not going to do the beats thing next week. Maybe we'll start that back up in February. I would like to hear from Rocky and some other people first, so that everybody will be down. One, make sure 112 DZ be down and all that, so that we can get some people. So we'll wait a couple of weeks on that. So all right, so get this off, and I'm about to sign off. It's 11:59 p.m. All of us are probably tired. I know I is. Improper. For those of you that like, aren't you a teacher? Yes, I said the improper grammar on purpose. Relax. All right, but thank y'all for joining me on YouTube. Those that's out there, and I will catch y'all next week. A peace.
All right.
See?
Peace.